This program is intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 years old, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. If you are offended by any content herein, that is your own problem, as you have been warned. Do not try this at home.
Release the Kraken!
Because I am ready, and I will not let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Cup of coffee, man. Wow, man!
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Oh, I am enjoying this.
Get on with it!
Whoops, forgot about that one, folks. Hi, welcome to the show. I'll get Henry in to introduce the show here in a minute.
Henry, where are you?
Yes. Fucking Henry, get in here.
Henry, we're waiting.
Sorry. I'm late. That's why the show didn't go off without a hitch. Welcome to Bad Habits Network. I am your announcer, Henry Strater, reporting news never. Shut up, Mandy. Shut up, Peanut Gallery, as well. You made me stutter. Shame on you. I'm supposed to be reading things, Johnny. This episode is brought to you in part by Ideal Vapor. Ideal Vapor LLC is a great facility. 2 locations. 1 in Berlin, Wisconsin. Fuck the police. 1 in Portage, Wisconsin. Selfie time. Pardon that brief pause. IdealVaporLLC.com. Portage, Wisconsin, fuck the cancer. Fuck the FDA. Great flavors. Great people. Pool tables. Lounges. Hammer, you put commas in here again. Henry, just fucking read it. All right, then. With us today on this vape box surprise from PeregrinusVapors.com is Ken Andrews.
Hey, bye.
Hello, friend. DJP, Dalton J. Pfeiffer, comedian wannabe extraordinaire.
Yes.
Gary wrote that, don't worry. I think you're quite hilarious, sir.
Thank you. You too.
Yes.
I actually believe that you and I have kind of a connection going on.
That's
outside
the
the
Asperger's.
show. Yeah, it's there.
Cupping the microphone gently and caressing the tip is Adam.
Hello.
It says here in your dossier that you are a tattoo artist. Is this true?
It's alleged.
It's alleged. You must do great work then if it's alleged.
I'm actually more of a body piercer, and I'm the hot chick up front.
I can imagine you in a Speedo and a bra. It's
I have
tantalizing.
I have pictures.
Also at the head of the table, at the foot of the table is Meg.
Hi, I'll kill you.
Not Meg
Don't
One
call me
on
that.
Instagram. Hammer wrote it wrong.
Hi, what's my real name?
Mandy.
Thank you. Also,
Big
I
booty hoe.
apparently have competition with you. So, watch
With
your
what?
back, bitch.
Why are we competing?
The boy? Excuse you, you have a connection?
Okay,
Yes.
he's only here for the amount of time that it takes to read these intros, and you're currently making it take too fucking long.
Watch your back, bitch.
Also, Jake Busey. Comedians, both of you, I believe. Yes?
Sure.
Yeah.
I had time to think of an
Yeah.
intro, and I still didn't.
Yeah, if Dalton's a wannabe comedian, then I think we're just wannabes.
Yeah.
I think that every time you guys come to me for advice, I'm like, no, go somewhere else.
The creator of Doodle Mash, the new game that's upcoming and smashing the nation.
Yes.
All right, I'm out. Peace.
Bye, Henry.
Bye, Henry.
Fucking hate that guy.
Oh, I hate him even more now. He's trying to make moves on the boyfriend.
Jesus Christ on a cracker. Jesus fuck. Why? Why, Ken?
This is like a M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh my God, this makes motherfucking shit like unbreakable there or split.
There you go. That's what
I just like Henry's perspective.
No.
Call me Glass Man.
Jesus Christ.
I'm with Ken. I like Henry.
Ken Andrews is the Rico agent that looks like fucking Mr. Glass. Reverse that. So let's.
The reverse of Mr. Glass?
Yes, he's white.
Yeah, I'm white.
Okay.
He's white and not brittle.
If that's all it takes for you to be the exact opposite of Mr. Glass, then yeah, I guess everyone in this room is the opposite of
We all have a
Mr.
little
Glass.
Mr. Glass in us.
His bones are
For me,
strong.
it's my fifis.
Roll 6. Fuck them fifis.
Fuck your pee-pee.
All right, so that astounding and a great intro by... I fucking hate you, Ken. Fucking hate
It's
you.
not Ken's fault now.
He's the one who told him to come on.
Everybody tells Henry to come on.
I hate Henry.
He's
So
a
do
fan
I.
favorite.
No, he's not.
I like Henry.
He's a euthanasia fucking candidate favorite.
Henry for president. 2020.
No.
He's like the baby
Well-
Yoda. He's like the baby Yoda of the show. He's here
No,
to-
he's not.
He's just so adorable.
He's like the Jar Jar Binks of this show.
Someone go to prom.
Misa, like your glasses. Birth control. All right, so Ken, I first and foremost, we have a few things for you that you wish to talk about, that we need to talk about, that everyone can talk about.
Right.
You now have to be 21
21
years
of
of age to be a derelict.
You can't even. I don't know about the employment part of it, but
Oh no, the fuck the employment. You can still be 14.
How old do you have to be to be a miscreant?
6.
Okay.
You can use a Ouija board at the age of 6.
yeah.
How about a vagrant?
Vagrants. I think that vagrancy would probably be 16 because you can
16,
travel.
Yeah.
What's the age limit on rabble rousing?
Oh God, there's none.
Huh.
There's
All
none.
right.
You can
Move
do
on.
it in
Move
my-
on.
My-
you could
yes.
die for your country at 18. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Okay. All right.
Well, actually,
I think you're forgetting
I'm glad to hear
monkey
about
shines.
this 'cause,
Dot.
into the mic more. It seems like it kind of came out of nowhere, or at least it was just all of a sudden.
Well,
Bam.
that's their compromise for
Tide Pods.
Tide Pod.
Fucking Zennials.
You've got all those people out in Cali, all the Democrats and all the liberal mothers who are against vaping altogether.
Right. All the fear mongering mommies.
Right.
Karens.
Okay. All the Karens.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And they're the ones raising the stink, and Trump, that's the compromise Trump came up with, the Vaping Association, to raise the age to 21 and kill the pods.
But I just mean I've never seen something happen so fast without anyone talking about it. It almost was just like a headline one day, like, "Hey, by the way, you got to be 21 now to smoke." I mean, I'm past that, but it just
is that coming up soon? No, it happened.
that's what I mean.
already up there.
Honestly, it was so fast. I thought it was a joke. You had to hear it a few times from a few different people to be like,
No,
Thank
and
God
then
for
you walk
memes.
into a gas
Yeah.
station and
Yeah.
there's a big
Yeah.
sign
Well, for
flaring in
memes,
your
I would
face.
have no news.
Yes. If it wasn't for Shots from the Balcony group page, secret group on Facebook, folks, I wouldn't know half the shit I know. I didn't know that fucking Iran got bombed at the airport because he was waiting for, not Obama, he was waiting for Trump to give him a pallet of money, like Obama did.
Right. Except it never happened. He got a cruise business
Yeah,
instead.
right up the ass.
"Yeah, listen, I promised that when I started doing comedy that I would never go into politics,
Welcome to the show.
so I won't." So anyway, let's go back to what you were talking about, because
I promised when
there's
I'd go
enough people covering that shit.
I
You
promised
don't
when
need
I'd
to
go
hear
into
my
pol-
opinion about it.
I promised when I'd go into politics I wouldn't get into comedy. Fuck.
That's the biggest joke.
Yeah, joke was on me. Politics is a huge fucking joke.
I'm a little behind on this
I
season
used
of
to be a
American
union,
politics.
I was gonna say I used to be a chief union steward. I got into politics real quick and laughed real hard.
All I know is that the Zennials are freaking out about World
Everything.
War III right now.
The millennials are fucking like, yeah, you guys brought this on yourselves, and the fucking boomers are like, Tide Pods.
I don't know. I saw that. I recently saw almost like they're leaning into the Tide Pod thing, but they're making like basically Tide Pod protein packs.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
Like these are people that had gushers growing up. Oh my god! Look at the size of that one.
Let's turn everything into a gusher. Oh, I just saw the look on your face.
Yeah, that's Manny's motto.
Yeah.
Made a promise.
That's a gusher.
I mean, you don't have to completely hold back.
That's what she said.
I'm just taking a back seat on this because I
It's
got
fun
three
watching
people.
You turn into
I
a
was-
cherry tomato.
That's what she said. That's what she said, Gary.
Yes.
Turning into a cherry tomato, and it's awesome.
I hate holding back.
Don't. Just let it out.
I made a promise.
No, it's not. It's not a promise that you don't have to hold back that much.
That much. Problem is, if I don't hold back that much, you're going to be covered in goo. Gushers. Everything's a gusher. Fucking shit.
Back in the age of 09, everyone I met was a gusher. Men and women.
We even had videos on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the war of the YouTubes.
And then they made the fucking tobacco age 21.
Ever since we got that Let's Player president. I think it's going to happen. I think it's very possible that we're going to get a fucking State of the Union address from like, what is up, guys? It's me, the President of the United States. Smash that like button.
He already did that.
Really?
Yeah, Twitter. He's the Twitter champ of fucking 20.
No, but we're talking about YouTuber president.
No,
He actually said shit like that on his Twitter shit.
Yeah.
I pay
YouTube,
attention to the
Twitter.
ones that are taken out of context.
Oh no, there was like in the first fucking when he was hit like if you want to see Donald Trump run for president. That's how he fucking made his choice to run.
Oh,
Sure.
good to know.
I thought maybe it was like America's Next Talk president.
Yeah.
Oh, Discord.
I mean, that's basically the.
Discord's been giving us a little bit of a problem. We have to recalibrate it.
Is it not working?
When we connect to the voice server, it bogs down the entire system. Just like last episode. That's what happened last episode when we went off air for about 5 seconds to a minute. So back to the fucking being 21 years.
Age.
Why did this happen?
Well, the VTA and Trump,
Which is VTA
is the Veteran Vapors Technology Association of America, and they met up with Trump and his goons. And
no, go ahead, do it on the mic.
I didn't want to be rude.
It's fine.
No. One of the first epidodes we had.
I wanted to listen to this. I didn't want to belch in the middle of like him finally getting to it.
Yeah. Here's this important point.
That's what everybody thinks about it. It's Homer.
Yeah.
It does about sum up the show.
VTA.
The VTA and Trump met together with their goons, discussed on what they would regulate, what they won't regulate, and as it stands right now, the vaping they agreed with the vaping age going up to 21 nationwide, and they want to kill all the closed pod systems.
Which means like the Juuls,
the
disposables. The disposable, refillable little fucking itty bitties.
Refillables are fine.
Refillable, but the pre-filled.
The pre-filled are
okay.
So
Basically, like the stuff that mostly contains like Nick salt.
Hold on.
No. All the non-refillables.
Like
sticks, non-refill. Okay.
Like the sticks,
like traditional Juuls.
Juuls.
Okay.
I have a question. Wouldn't those be more controllable? Like to be.
One would think.
Because like in tattooing, everything's moved to a cartridge system.
Yes.
Where we used to have loose needles, where we could actually use to build the needles. But we've moved away from that to self-contained cartridges. That basically it's like single use and you fucking throw it away. It's simplistic.
Yeah,
it's nice and it's controllable.
When you get the EPA goons involved as well, and the scaremongering tactics that we've seen with, dare I even fucking say, Truth.com.
Go ahead.
The fear-mongering bullshit from Truth.com, who fantastically is owned by R.J. Reynolds
and Bloomberg.
Okay. A lot of the fear-mongering has been actually winning with this shit because
fear is very effective.
Oh, very.
Yeah.
It's very effective. Plus, they also report half truth. They don't report.
Now they do.
Yeah.
Fucking. I was actually a big supporter of Truth.com when they did their anti-cigarette and anti-tobacco because they were well-researched. They actually, on their shit, they did an Adam Ruins Everything.
Right.
They fucking quoted every fucking reference they got it from in their commercials. Now it's just like, whatever.
Right.
People believe it.
The closed pod systems, they restricted all the flavors to just tobacco and menthol.
Which makes sense if you don't
So
think
they
about
killed
it. So they killed it.
Pretty much, yeah.
You can't get unicorn farts in a stick anymore.
Yeah. We restricted M&Ms to coffee to destroy them.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
No more throwing Skittles in a tube.
So, but the reason behind that is because all the teens were using the small pod systems, which were
and they were huffing them. They were abusing them. A couple nicotine overdoses or nicotine poisonings were happening in schools, and that's what started a lot of the fear-mongering bullshit. A study has also shown that there is a disconnect between 18 and 21. Therefore, we could see a lot less vaping in the schools. Right. So by the time they hit graduation, they stop vaping. And then they start picking it back up whenever. When you get another bad habit.
Right.
21.
Sure. Right.
I do want to raise a point, though. Capkey in the chat just said vaping makes your pee-pee smaller. What do you have to say to that? Gary and or Ken.
I'm a shower, not a grower.
Well,
same.
I don't vape, and it's very small.
Adam for the fucking win.
I don't really think vaping or smoking or drinking has any effect on your penis.
Well, it's had a tremendous effect on your penis. It's gone all the way back up into your body.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
I remember when I met Mandy. She had a 6-inch
times
fucking clit.
Doesn't Dalton's end up going up in there though?
Yeah, he just it's like a sword and sheath.
It was
Try saying that 3 times fast. Sword and sheath.
I was thinking more like an
Match
arrow
made
in
in
her
heaven.
quiver.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, we're going there.
I'd say.
Wait, you're trying to high five her
myself.
after you roasted her?
That's where you just go.
Yeah. High five myself. No friends.
I got it.
Yeah.
Dab.
But yeah, they're
Fucking millennials.
I have no shame.
We know.
No shame.
We know.
and they're restricting it all to 20 vape shops.
Vape shops are now 21. You're
And
18. You can't even walk into that
one,
place.
right.
You can die for your country at 18. You can make other people die for their country at 18. But you can't fucking enjoy a bad habit like a grown-ass adult.
Nope. And which is a total bullshit if you ask me. But
Right. I agree. And like I said, as a joke, but it is serious, it says you can summon the Golgothan at the age of 6 on a Ouija board.
Mhm.
Now you got to fucking be 21 to smoke a cigarette.
Right.
It's pretty bad that, and this is a meme joke, folks. Brace yourselves. It's pretty bad that the residents of Colorado and Illinois and all the other free fucking marijuana states are now saying, light up a joint to cover the tobacco smell.
yeah, but you have to be 21 to buy marijuana in Illinois now too. So
Oh, is it 21 for them too?
Yep.
Yeah, I could
Wow.
have sworn it was 21.
It's 21,
Fuck
and
me,
you need a
run it.
driver's license.
So is it the same like in Colorado and stuff? Do you have to
Yeah,
be
you
21
gotta be
to buy
21.
weed?
I don't think you need a driver's license.
Yeah,
down
you do
there.
in Illinois.
you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Illinois.
Well, who needs a driver's license when you got Uber?
I'm just saying, in Illinois, you have to have a driver's license.
So you
to
can
buy.
just ask your Uber driver to go in there and get you.
Oh,
Little
there's a
Daniel's
word
lettuce.
loophole, bitch.
I'm
You
just
should be
saying.
a
I
lawyer.
remember.
You didn't hear it
definitely-
on the show.
Yeah.
I paid a bum to give with a bottle of vodka to get me a bottle of
Have you guys
whiskey
considered
when I was underage.
Yeah. You guys consider partnering with Eat Street at all? Or
Yeah, is there Vape Street?
God damn it. I like that one.
I like that.
I like that one a lot. So, Ken, another reason why I invited these two gentlemen onto, well, and I say the term loosely, these two gentlemen on the show.
The men?
yeah, gentlewomen.
Gentle boys.
Gentle people.
Gentle Z's.
Gentle Z's.
Cis gentlemen.
These cisgendered males.
Leave that alone.
They
Yeah,
That's a whole dark alley. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah,
for
I don't
that
have
now,
Twitter,
but
but I
these-
feel like this
wait,
is
wait,
next
wait.
these
step.
Zimzers.
Did he just misgender this male? If you're offended, please speak up.
No.
Will the real Slim Shady
They're
please
both cis
go
males.
fuck?
They're
Yeah.
fine.
Did you just assume?
If I was gonna pick a fight with
Did you
anything,
just assume my fucking emotional state?
like if I would pick a fight with anything, I think the word cis was picked on purpose to irritate me. They're just like, oh, we can't imply normal because
You
that
can't
implies
list.
abnormal. So what are we gonna call everyone else? They're gonna be like cis.
Cis.
We're like, oh fuck you. How about any other sound? Blob.
So
Blob gender. No, you're a cisgendered. Fine, whatever. I can't talk back, otherwise I get yelled at online. Whatever. You win.
otherwise someone's gonna ask for the manager. Hi, Mandy. So these two gentlemen are kind of outside the vape spectrum. However, they are fellow entrepreneurs, and
Well,
they have. Sir,
I used to vape for a while.
Okay.
Actually, like I chewed since I was 15. Like I miss it every day. But actually, vaping did help me quit. So
Kick
it's like
the can?
Yeah, it's a super useful tool because what it is, it's just a way of breaking really set habits.
Yes.
And it's on top of because I remember reading into it, being like comparing, I guess, the value of this with that, and one's clearly more healthy, so I went with that for a bit. And
There
then
it is.
I eventually belched my way out.
Don't you fucking claim ownership over that one, Jake.
It's like
Don't you fucking claim
It's
ownership
like I
over
bored
that
Dalton. He's like, I'm out of here. It's just like, oh, he's going serious for a second. But
one. I trademarked that burp.
So like I do I guess have a small amount of knowledge of it, and it's it's a useful tool.
Yes.
Well, it's healthier for you than smoking, so it's an obvious.
And
choice.
we're all about tools on this show.
I just don't know why we didn't go the way UK did, and they got vape shops in hospitals now. I mean,
yeah.
Or no, you still got the Axio.
I was going to ask, like, how adversely has the age jump? How adversely has the age jump affected your business?
Actually, my business, no, it hasn't.
No, the flavor bans is what he's worried about.
Right.
The FDA has effectively also pushed through on a few of their flavor bans,
which is only addresses the pod systems only right now.
So far.
Is that going to be because I just going back to the chewing days? I mean, we had berry blend. You had every Jolly Rancher flavor you could to kind of entice kids into it. Well, so like, then are they stopping that stuff too?
They're stopping all flavors.
Is that just to get the to make sure like kids aren't doing it in the boys' bathroom or something?
Pretty exactly.
Yeah.
No, the gender neutral bathroom.
Vaping
in the gender neutral bathroom.
I got to be honest with you. I don't
catchy.
vape. I never have. But if I wanted to vape in school, in the bathroom, and be sneaky, I'm just gonna get like some like fart or Axe body spray.
In my
get away with it all day.
Is there an Axe body spray one?
In my experience, actually,
that's the flavor of it.
In my experience, the best flavor, I found this bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin flavor, and when I tried it, I wanted to vomit, but I think it would fit well in a boy's bathroom.
Yeah, for all the people that eat those on the toilet.
Get me drunk and I'll make the show better.
Oh my God, you're bringing up my shame-eating days.
I mean, are we also going to take
What,
away...
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Are we also going to take away booze that tastes flavorful?
Yeah, get rid of the PBR Brown Bomber already.
I mean,
all the Mike's Hard lemonade has to go.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
I mean...
No, it's got to be the White Claw.
Out. just
out. All I've heard is
Mike's Hard's Lemonades has got 2 children in this world.
All I heard is they're going after the flavor cigars too. So.
Fuck them. Yeah. Fuck no! You touch my cigars, you're fucking
That's
dead.
what they're going after.
Can we go away from like fucking fast food that tastes good too?
Probably.
Because that kills way more fucking people.
Yeah, that's
McDonald's. You're next.
What is it? MSG.
Oh, that
it's
headache
kill
spice.
every Chinese restaurant.
Aww, that's like half my diet.
Go straight to her ass.
This hasn't come down yet, but they're also talking about regulating the salt nicotine levels.
Yes, and I hate to actually agree with that.
I was gonna say salt with chewing tobacco. I remember was one of the biggest ingredients, and so a lot of times, if you thought you were craving chew, you were actually having a salt craving,
right?
Because it was so overloaded.
And I believe they also linked the salt regulated tobacco to the gum.
Yes, they did.
The erosion.
The erosion of the gums. Yeah.
Well,
or gooms.
Oh.
I'll tell you.
Gooms if you're Karen.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in the military, like that's all we did is.
It's all we did. It's all we do. That's true.
Well, yeah, because
I was like a 10 a day.
Yep,
like
that's what I was up to too. I missed
especially
it.
when you're overseas and you had to be aware of your light exposure, your scent exposure, all that LPOP bullshit. I'm sorry.
I was in the
Veterans of America know what I just said.
And that's all.
The circle game is real.
Because you can't smoke everywhere on a ship, so you chew.
Yeah. Or out in the field, or LPOP shit.
Share it with your buddy.
Actually, I was gonna say funny dipping story. I remember like when you're on ship and it's we were.
I think we got another Navyman in the room.
No, I'm a Marine.
It's still Navy.
Oh, here we go.
It's still Navy.
That's Navy infantry. I get it. But anyway, no, I remember actually being surrounded like vultures surrounded me, waiting for me to finish my dip, and they're like, "Are you done?" And then I've been like, "All right, you can have the rest," and literally pulling out my used dip out of my lip, and my buddy putting it in his lip.
Well, yeah, that's Marine. That's Marines.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
the gross thing for you, Mandy.
That's where
the
Mandy
gross
has
thing
to
going in
punch
her
out.
mouth.
That's really.
And then they made out.
Yeah.
No, nothing sickens me more than that. Like,
you just swallow this.
Nothing.
You just swallow the spit.
Nothing sickens you.
okay,
Really?
Nothing.
Give it time.
I kind of understand what you're talking about. I mean, I've been around a lot of military guys my entire life, and they're
Fucking
that's
Kopke.
disgusting.
No,
That is
Kopke,
so
Kopke got it.
nasty.
Fucking Kopke got it. He made a Marine joke just now. He's like, was it Crayola flavored chew?
Oh my god!
Fucking
Zing.
Marines, crayon munching morons.
Zing.
Oh, we got a note to self. That's where her limit is.
Yeah, no, I hate
Leaf
chew.
carrot's good. I love
Not
leaf
only
carrot.
that, when Madison,
Jesus, Ken.
when Madison was just an itty bitty,
A tinier human.
Semen?
my ex-husband left.
No, that was him.
bottle,
A spittoon?
spit bottle in the garage, and he was on deployment.
That's been there a while.
He was on deployment. She comes into the garage, and we're just messing around. It's summertime. We're outside, and they're riding.
Mommy,
the toys.
what's this?
No. On top of her head.
She took a dip shower.
All over her. It was so disgusting.
She went for a dip.
Wait.
Okay.
Did
back
she
to
win a
why I'm
Kids'
trying
Choice
to
Award?
introduce Adam and Jake.
No, I'm just saying, like, we used to do that, actually. We would, like, leave, like, these old spitters in people's rooms, like, hide them discreetly underneath beds to where, like, what the fuck is this smell?
I remember the first.
Or you're drunk at a party, you put it over while the guy's drinking, and
Guilty.
No, there was a day the rule got made of, like, you only spit into, like, light-colored soda.
Yeah, so you can see through
it. was
it.
like after a party or something, and I went to.
I honestly am
We all
getting,
know.
like,
We're all knowing where
I've
this
done
is
it,
going.
so I'm like,
Hold on, it gets worse. I remember I was like, you go to like rinse out.
Catch a
so
cigarette butt in there, too.
You throw the dip out and you pull to rinse out, and there's that. Oh no, it's a fucking spitter! So you immediately just grab the next thing and you take a deep pull, and that was a spitter too. and that was when the rule was created of like, you don't spit in anything, Coke bottles, anything like that.
So
Seems
nasty.
legit. So,
yep.
Dalton, is there anything going on tomorrow in Janesville?
Yeah, laugh your glass off at the Looking Glass. Actually,
Who's host? I think somebody might be co-hosting.
Yeah, if you're co-hosting in the room, please say something.
Stand up.
I was going to say stand up, but
No,
that's
it's
just for us.
Totally audio show here.
No, Jake and I are actually co-hosting.
Yeah.
Violation.
What's that phone?
That was me?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
so we're gonna
the
be
bed.
co-hosting
My
down
phone
at
doesn't make
the
that
Looking
sound.
Glass. The show starts at 8:00. It's an open mic, and just gonna try
Sign
to
up's
make
at 7:30.
Sign up if you want to.
7:30.
Yep.
Yep.
Sign up
Okay.
7:30.
And this is just fresh off the heels of somebody winning a championship belt, the first championship belt of the Roasters battle.
For what it's worth, that roast bottle, I was nervous to do it because I'd never done anything like that.
Right.
And I think during the sign up, they were like, there might not be enough people, so like, come on, sign up. So I did it. And once I got up there, I
You
realized
just signed up as a winger.
Well, I realized I got up there because I realized, this is just like a Call of Duty chat room. I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah.
We're just trying to say something, make other people laugh.
Let's bring you back to Halo 2.
I was like, I got this.
Essentially, that's the mindset you have to bring
Everyone's
into any
banged my
professional
mom.
roast battle.
But it was fun because like the other comics, like we're all kind of getting to be buddies and friends. So
Yeah.
it's nothing that's like malicious. It's just something to kind of be funny. And actually, Richard, he's like, I'm sorry, man, there's no trophy or anything like that. He gives me like a 1 drink like chip token. So right now, Adam and I we're currently turning that into the trophy. So because I want that to happen again.
You need like a bowling trophy.
I'm sure I know a network that could donate something to this cause.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah, they could donate to these
I-
bad habits.
And I think it'd be cool even down at the Looking Glass to have it like see if we can get it on the wall, etch names in the plate or something like that. Like it was a really good time, and I think more people should do it.
I'm sure there's a trophy store that somebody would be able to contact.
Yeah,
Make a
hot glue gun. I'll hit carousel.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think just take the ball out of the bowling trophy and put the chip at the top. It's fine. But no, that was a lot of fun.
Even better, we can just do the Karen cast hands of the children bullshit, holding a coin.
Well,
Take the coin out,
I think that
there's
we
the-
could just cast iron one of those prayer hand things.
Cast iron?
Not cast iron.
What the
fucking-
fuck,
We can go
dude? You
deep with it,
sadistic
yeah.
son of a bitch! Wow!
Yeah.
Claps.
I was just gonna get some clay.
Oh my
and-
god!
No, I'm thinking about one of those ceramic statues of the prayer hands.
Okay, ceramic. I can get down with the ceramic.
Yeah, but like painted in gold. Listen, sometimes the inner me comes out, and you might not like it. It
Can we
happens.
make him a bag of dicks, though?
Mandy, does he have a hole in his basement?
Don't worry about it.
Like hole in the floor.
I think it would be
Right.
great.
We want to put prayer hands with a 1 drink token.
Yeah, like
I'm down
it's got
for it.
prayer beads hanging out of the, just like hanging out of
Except
the
the
hands.
prayer
and at the end
beads
it's
are
a-
anal beads.
Anal beads,
Actually,
yeah.
Anal beads,
I
yeah.
saw a video, a photo that made me laugh, but it said
Elf on the Shelf?
anal beads tug of war
Yep.
competition.
Yeah.
Really, like
Yeah.
this
I was
this
like,
whole
is that like a
trophy
gallery
idea-
Yeah,
show?
I'm canceling my plans for that night.
I show up with like a welder's mask. Like, let's see this.
I thought you'd participate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't need to win everything.
Some heroes don't wear capes.
What I love about putting together this trophy,
sir,
because now I'm involved in it. I have.
That's what he likes about
I
it
have
the most.
put myself into this
You're
project.
invited, Dalton.
Let's
The
not
ideas
go
for this.
too deep into that phrasing.
Just roll up your
I've
sleeves,
put myself
Dalton.
into this.
We're about to go deeper. We're about to go deeper.
Balls deep.
We can
Okay.
stack all of these ideas.
You're about to lose
on
your
top- We can
wristwatch
stack all
inside
of
of
these
this idea.
Just like this.
We can stack all these ideas on top of each other like guys on a bar stool.
thought you were supposed
Like
to
just
do this.
every idea that anybody throws into the
4
fucking
ideas.
table.
Start?
4 ideas, 4 guys, 4 anuses, 4 points on a bar stool.
All right.
That's how you solve the riddle.
Perfect. Yep, you got her again.
You need more than one
Wow,
drink.
2 gaggers in one show.
Mandy, all right? The chair beating you?
Yeah.
But,
I'm looking at
Swallow
Mandy's.
it. Swallow it. Just like Mama taught you. Swallow it.
I'm looking at Mandy's lipstick right now. I'm glad that I don't have her microphone this time.
Oh my god.
We had
We'll
to
find out
sterilize
later.
this one.
Yeah, previous to the show.
This one looked like Dalton's dick.
Just as hairy too.
Literally, he had to come wipe off the fucking.
I had to shave it and everything.
There's fucking teeth scrapes on the back.
Again, also only 1 inch in though.
Sometimes I got to fold it over 7 times.
Okay, Ken, what's the first flavor you got first?
Dalton's dick.
It's Dalton Dick lipstick flavor.
These nuts. By
Why
Dalton's
does this
Dick.
taste like Tropicana?
Comes in 2 shades and makes you hate yourself when you're done.
this one's
Mom?
made. This one is made by Colors.
Actually, can I
Bad
see the,
segue.
It's called Colored's Gold.
All right.
Oh,
And this is the butterscotch one
This
you
is
were
the
telling me
butterscotch one I was telling you about.
about?
I'm gonna
Oh,
hate
that's
it.
butterscotch.
Can I see the packaging? Sure.
Dude, can I get like a notebook so that I can write down all these flavors? Because I really want to figure out like which one's my favorite.
Just look at my website. You
You
can
know, it's kind
access.
of interesting. Is,
Dry.
so this
Ken, twice on the first shot.
this packaging is the exact packaging of one of the best tattoo inks that comes out. It's called Empire. It's made in Appleton, Wisconsin.
I think it's my friend.
But,
Oh, you use
Should
Empire?
say
Yeah, you know Empire?
Yes. I know of them. I don't
Yeah.
know him.
Oh, okay.
Colt. His name's Colt Brown. He's
Yeah.
a fantastic guy. But they use the same bottles, and like those same bottles,
Pass
it
that.
makes sense for pouring because those are the best ones filling up ink caps for tattooing. And it's just weird because when he had that, I'm like, where did he get this? And now you have that same pouring style, I guess.
Right.
'Cause I remember messing around with some of the old cartridges when I would vape a little bit, and it's always
It's brand new cotton.
Sketchy.
yeah, it just was always like, why can't there be a better way? But that bottle is nice.
It's very 70s-esque. And
Yes.
I like that about his ink cartridge.
Yeah,
I got about an ounce
Yeah.
of spit back on that one.
Yeah.
It looks like the.
Well, you said it was dry, so
Yeah. It's like
Mandy, remember that
was
motion
honestly-
later.
I was seriously just about to do like the packaging looks like Fear and Loathing. It's like carpet. Then he's like,
And then we went Kingpin.
Another thing,
that's the adrenal gland.
where'd you get all that acid? I think,
Sir.
I was gonna say just another thing. It's just kind of interesting that like your industry is going through all these changes, and there was actually a movement. It's been kind of squashed recently, but lawmakers basically wanted to turn every tattoo ink bottle into a 1 ounce prepackaged shot, and it's just interesting that they would ban that in your industry for fear of like tampering and stuff like that. But in my industry, they're coming in and trying to make that the standard, where we would have to basically.
And if you want, Adam,
create
I know
an
you guys
insane
don't
amount of waste
I know
using
you guys don't
these
vape,
one
but
package
it's-
shots. So
No, well, I sniffed.
sniff the bottle of glue.
It smells like butterscotch. I mean, before you said it, I smelled it earlier, and I was like, that's definitely
Sorry,
butterscotch.
Jake.
Oh no, that's fine. I just think it's interesting. There's like there's parallels going on. Your industry's going one way, mine's going the other.
Yeah.
So
And so it's what does that mean? We got to get into tattoos again?
yeah.
Okay, God damn it.
no, it's just weird that like it seems like nicotine's at the forefront of like what's being attacked.
Which
mine-
nicotine's not even addictive, actually, but I mean, no worse than coffee.
Yeah, you take my coffee and my.
Ooh, you kill me if you take my coffee.
Right.
bitch. My caffeine addiction is up here. I got 2 bangs, coffee, and soda in my fridge.
Wait, can we just all visualize her in a Starbucks right now yelling at a manager?
Her in her alley
like this.
I got to be honest with you.
You gave me decaf?
I'm kind of more visualizing her like force feeding coffee berries like a civet, waiting for it into her cat, waiting for it to shit it out.
So if Mandy ever gets a pet rat, folks, don't drink the coffee.
Cooking down an espresso in a spoon.
Hey, you think that thing died of natural causes?
You think that's French roast?
That's rat roast.
That's rat roast.
So, Adam, you said earlier in I think Henry's introduction that you were a piercer.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, that
do you guys want to give credit where credit's due? Where at?
Well, the thing is that I used to tattoo, and then I've had like truly like 7 hand surgeries.
Okay.
And so like I'll do like a on one hand. So I'll do like an occasional tattoo on like a friend after they beg me about 20 times, and like something simple and just for whatever, but like but honestly I mean Jake and Joel at that the guys I work with at Alkali Tattoo, they I mean they're light years ahead of anywhere I was ever at. So I mean they're very talented guys. So
and also like for years I did piercing as well, but like Adam was extremely good at it, and we kind of were just like, let's just focus on what we're good at. And also the 7 hand surgeries came actually from we built Alkali, and it was from the actual building process where an accident had happened that basically
well one of them I cut my finger off on a table saw.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Yeah,
that you've said it.
I'd like to be able to say there was a handsaw. I think is how more intense. But
yeah. Well, I see what you did there. See what you did there.
There was a dark moment because we fuck around so much. I did not think he had actually hurt his finger.
Right. I was like,
you just fucking let's catch up.
I had gloves on, and and so like a board like shot my hand like through the blade, and I didn't realize it. And so I thought that like it just jammed my finger really bad. Okay. And so then I took my glove off and I see this severed finger, and I just like, oh my god. So I go up to Jake. I'm like, Jake, I need help. He's like, what? And he's thinking I'm like fucking around with him. Well, I yell at it. I think, and he thought
that was a good joke.
He thought I was like ready to jump around the corner or something, right?
Yeah. Well, he's like, Jake, I need help. And so I'm like coming around like, all right.
Oh, this motherfucker.
I'm gonna see his butt
or balls.
Here comes the goat.
I'm usually bald. I'm kind of a balls guy.
Like gum, all that bullshit.
I think actually the funniest thing though is like when we got back from when they sewed like what they could of my finger back together, we came back and like. Side note, his mother just dropped off all this like peanut brittle, right? And so there's like a chunk of peanut brittle that was on the ground. Yeah. Well, Jake gets his idea. He's like, well, let's look for part of your finger. And so we're like looking around. Yeah. And so I pull up. There's like a piece of like melted peanut brittle that I just pulled this like peanut, like kind of like stringy brittle, and I pull it up, and Jake gets like lightheaded almost because he thinks that that's my finger.
Nice.
Like, oh, here it is.
So real quick, we're doing colors red,
right, which is a cherry strawberry.
Straw cherry.
And I had to fucking hold back all the gag because that story was way too compelling. It elicited the fucking holdback of that fucking detestment that I have for the strawberry.
Good thing you don't have a very good gag reflex.
Thank God. No. Very predominant on the cherry. Very predominant on the cherry. Subtle strawberry. Fuck you, Ken. Hate strawberry still to this day.
Well, it's better than the cherry bomb.
It's better than the cherry bomb, and it's better than the fucking strawberry bomb.
Yeah.
I kind of want to try the cherry bomb.
Be my guest. It's right there.
Thank you for not singing that song.
I've had the cherry
bomb. It was immediately in my head.
There's a lot of holdback in this episode, folks.
Yeah.
Cherry bomb.
No, but honestly, you guys are just fucking great at Alkali. You're the only tattoo shop that I go to.
Thanks, man.
Is that the one? Are they the ones who did your recent?
Yes, yeah. I got my arm done on Monday.
Mindy.
And it's healing up really
By
good.
Joel. Joel did that.
Joel did
Joel
this.
Kendellen.
I do want to get some work done by you.
She's pointing at Jake.
Yeah, by Jake.
And she wants to get her perineum pierced by Adam.
No, he's already pierced my nipples. The next one
All
that
three
he's
of them.
going to do is my nose. I was thinking about getting my septum done.
Get your hood.
But the thing, no, I don't want to risk it. I really don't want to risk it.
I'm okay. Like on an actual note, like side note, like I don't know if this is like weird to talk about, but
no,
like
welcome to the show.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But there's like no sensitive tissue when you do that. It's literally it's just like
not the engine.
Yeah. Okay, so can I give like a shout out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
absolutely.
Okay, so as far as because she was mentioning Joel who did her tattoos. If you look him up, he's on JPK Tattoos on Instagram, and then Jake is on what is it? You want to say it?
I think it's Jake Bussy Art.
Yep, Jake
Instagram.
Bussy Art.
Yep.
BUSSIE Art. So
quick listener question: how many Prince Alberts versus Jacob's Ladders has Adam performed?
That's what I was going to ask.
Okay, no, that's a good question. I have done more Prince Alberts than I can even remember.
What about Didos?
I've done a few Didos. I try to talk people out of those because they tend to like
risky.
Yeah, well, it's essentially a surface piercing.
Yep.
And because of the area, if you have any sort of friends at all, there's a lot of friction. Yeah. You know, so I mean, you're looking at a lot of rejection. But like I would say Prince Albert's usually the one I kind of steer people towards. And but I've done a lot. And you always get like these guys like, oh, could you do that? It's like, man, you put it in my hand, I'm gonna stab it. but no, that's a good question. I have actually done a Jacob's Ladder. I've done a few. I'd say the most I've done is on my buddy Will. He would tell you. That's why I don't put him on blast. But Will at Charlie's place.
That Will.
No, he'll talk about it.
Oh boy!
I'll tell you what though.
I know why she's with him.
No, I'll say like he's Will's tough as nails, man. He you know,
you have to be.
Well, actually, side note about Will. Back when I was first getting into tattooing, I really wanted to do a portrait. But the first person to do a portrait on it's going to be a buddy. And I remember.
Please tell me it turned out like the Andrew Jolie meme.
No, I actually have a picture of it, but keep going.
Okay. So I don't remember the exact context of how it turned out, but basically it turned into like a dare between
Yeah, well,
you
what
two.
it was is Jake. I'm sorry. Jake is sitting there, and
I was like 19 at the time.
and Will is like, oh, you know, I'm trying to think of a space filler, you know, for his chest that he wants to get, and so like I pitched this idea to him, and he's like, I'll fucking do it. I was like, no way. He's like, I'll fucking do it. So Jake's like, well, I'd like to do a portrait, so he got. I'll show you. Oh wait.
Is this on social media as well?
No.
Okay.
But he got me.
All right, I thought for a second.
Wait, Will has you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And like I love the guy, but I used to tell him like, hey man, at least now you get laid. Chicks would be like, well, he's good looking. So no, that's
better
me.
than the tattoo.
No, I've got a tattoo on my lip, so that's me pulling my lip down, exposing
You're
my.
telling me that every time Will fucks his wife, you're looking at her.
Okay, so she's super funny, and she's actually told me that she's been like, good night, honey, and then she goes, good night, Adam, and then she'll kiss the tattoo.
No, another thing about Will is I think at one time as a joke I had drawn up a baby's arm holding an apple.
Yeah.
And Will totally got that tattooed on his eye.
Actually,
Yes.
Okay, so hold on, I have that too.
Ken, I apologize. We're trying to get on to the next flavor.
No, hold on.
Real quick while he's looking that up. Mandy, what did you think of the cherry strawberry?
I think it's pretty good. Not my favorite.
Not okay. That works for me.
It's good. It's like, I'll take it or leave it, kind of.
But Mandy has terrible taste, so go. Just kidding.
No, you're not. Actually, you're not wrong.
You don't like strawberries, so fuck you, Gary.
Can I get a closer look at that?
Well, you could try. It won't zoom in anymore.
It's kind
But
of
so,
an angle.
so Jake like drew this up as a joke. He's like, he goes, I need to convince somebody to get this drawing of a baby arm holding an apple.
Yeah.
You know, because it totally looks like a dick coming out of a fly.
Yeah.
And I go, I know someone that'll do it.
Yeah.
And so they called Will up.
This
He
is from
took
Time
no
Bomb.
convincing. He's like, I'll do it.
Okay, so
I just want to say his chest tattoo, like
Can we zoom out?
if you didn't say that was your face, I could have sworn that was Nick Swardson. Sean William Scott.
I do get Stifler a lot. I get
Oh my
Stif-
god!
So
Oh my
you're
god!
the
You guys
poor
are
man's
wearing matching
Stifler?
speedos.
I get Stifler and I get
Just what I
what's his
thought.
name?
Fucking
So,
Charlie
This
Day.
one,
Yeah, I
one
get
we're
Charlie
trying
Day a lot.
is from
Time
Time
Bomb.
Bomb Vapors. It's called Maniac. I really like the labeling on this, you can get rid of that fucking giant warning label. But this one is basically vanilla cupcake.
Oh my god! You brought the fucking strong stuff today.
Yes, I did. And it is very punchy vanilla.
Yeah, fuck Prop 65.
Yeah, that's the button.
All right.
So, as we're trying these flavors out.
Yeah, we got to talk about the vape rally going on.
Yeah, there's a vape rally coming up.
Yes.
Ken, please.
On the 14th of this month, there's
in Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin, Milwaukee, up at the, I believe it's the Midway.
I'm going to have another hit.
They're having a vape rally for I vote.
I vote. Mm-hmm.
If you could make it, come on out. Show your support.
Google that shit for more details.
It's on Facebook.
They get the traffic on the web and not just this source.
Right. There's also it's on Facebook too. So it's on my pages. It's everywhere. So
right. Now, outside of being a vape owner and a vape distributor,
right?
You are also a veteran yourself.
Yes, I am.
And here at Bad Habits, we support all veteran associated affiliates. To include now Alcohol Eye Tattoo because they're here.
Right.
Not only because they're here, but they're veterans and they're artists. And also, I know Henry mentioned it at the top of the show, Doodle Mash.
Right.
We're going to get to take a gander at that a little later. I don't know where I was going with this, but Dalton, what do you think of that?
This is my favorite so far. Mandy, you're going to hate it.
Yeah, because it's
vanilla cupcake.
It's vanilla
It's
cupcake.
vanilla.
Vanilla cupcake.
It's vanilla. You're gonna hate it.
It tastes.
Yeah, this one's taking the number one for me.
It smells like a fucking chai latte, but it tastes like a cupcake.
That's
I fucking love
probably
that.
the hardest one for me to pass. So I remember,
Yep.
I think that was my favorite stuff.
Nope.
That's a big.
That's a nope.
I don't. As everybody here should know by now, besides you guys, because this is your first time
You
here,
hate vanilla.
I don't care for
Her vanilla.
flavor.
Her vanilla is my strawberry.
Vanilla / cake flavors make
You
me
hate
feel,
vanilla cake?
it's
You are the
more of
whitest girl
smell.
of the network.
No, it's like the smell, and I don't know. For some reason, it translates into vaping, but I don't mind cake itself.
I'm kind of
not
curious,
an
like, what the
anti-cake
backstory
person,
on that is.
But the smell
You're
of
invited back anytime you want.
smell of cake, or when I vape cake, it makes me feel nauseous. Like it's too sweet. Like
If she and I break up, she's dating a black guy next. I'm just calling it.
No.
If me and you break up, I'm dating a girl next year.
All right. I understand.
That was your fault.
Pixar didn't happen.
Sorry, guys. That was the sound of 40 IQ points lowering.
You know everything goes on my shows.
I know. But like I said, I was like, I'm quiet for a reason. How do you fucking lesbian? Usually in HD.
Yeah.
I'm all about them cakes, son. In the chat room.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I also support vets. You know that. So.
Yes, sir. Another reason why you're on this show as well.
I support lesbians.
No,
I do that too.
I was gonna say I usually support them with 2 AA batteries. If I'm really into it, D's.
Oh my
I'm
god.
the best oil and filmography guy in this.
I'm not a lesbian. I'm bisexual, and you can blame the lesbians on TikTok because they got some thirst game that I'm not ready to talk about.
Dude, I always support them with applause, but they never like that.
Exactly. Well, unless it's inside.
Yeah. It's like, they're like, why are you clapping at me? Like, I don't know. You're trailblazing. Like, whatever.
I usually clap with both cheeks. Well, fuck it. Ken liked it. Fuck you, people.
I like the ladies and the men. So
Well,
okay.
let's be honest, Mandy. You're bisexual because you're broke. We buy you something, you get sexual.
I mean, yeah.
Full disclosure, folks.
If you want to buy me stuff,
Donate to her Patreon.
You'll be our
Subscribe
sugar
to my
daddy.
private
$5
Snapchat.
subscribers will get a fucking booty clap fucking video a month.
who wants to support me?
I'll also do that deal.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, does
yeah,
anyone want to see my butt?
I mean, I'm giving
You're
this thing
giving
away.
it away for free.
Yeah, I do give it away.
Oh, I fucking hate you. I can smell the contempt.
What is this? now?
What do you
are
got?
we doing?
This flavor.
Is it strawberry?
It's another Time Bomb Vapors. This one is Pixie.
Is it Pixie Sticks?
I hate you.
Yes, it's a pixie stick.
Is it?
I'm.
Yeah. Where's your
I'll
mind?
be
The
50-50.
pixies?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Heavy menthol.
Make you see buildings
Menthol.
fall, man.
Yeah.
Try this trick.
There's
Let
no
me
menthol in
spin
there.
it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Your head will
No, it's right there.
collapse.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm singing the
okay.
Pixies
That's
now.
what threw me off. I was
Surfer
expecting.
Rosa.
It
Where's my
smells like there's menthol in it, and then it hits you with the grape.
Well,
Got
like
it.
now the room smells like
I
someone
was
dumped it.
really happy that like the first movie in the new decade was Fight Club.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's a great pixie stick.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
It was
so
a good way
good.
to start it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely gonna want to
The
redrip
last
that.
movie and the last one was Joker. Which
It's
was
New
fine,
Cotton,
too.
so it's probably a little
good
dry.
out, good in, you know.
Such a good movie.
You guys like the Joker
I love
or
the
Joker?
I've
it
only
was
Is it
good.
the Joker or Joker? I'm
Joker.
such
Joker.
a boomer on
The
this
Joker.
one.
I thought-
Joker.
Yeah, I just watched it like last week. I thought it was great. And
Yeah, well, I kept saying to him, I'm like, I watched it like in October, and so I've been like, Jake, watch Joker, watch Joker, watch Joker. He's like, I will, and then he's like, I'll watch Joker.
Yeah.
Is this okay? Dare I even ask? Is this like
I won't
going to be a precedence for the new? You know the old adage: comedians like Goodfellas, gangsters like fucking Tony Montana.
I don't know that, but
Yeah, I haven't heard that, but I do like Goodfellas.
Comedians are when it comes
I
to
even like the
comedian
pigeons
versus
on
hip-hop,
Looney. What
Yes.
is that?
Yes.
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs, the
with Ray
pigeons.
Liotta, basically. That's how much I like Goodfellas.
I enjoyed that as well. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed that very
no,
heartedly.
I'd say the thing about
that was purple drank.
the thing about Joker that I just
That
thought was
vapor
interesting
flavor
was,
that we just did, that tastes like purple drink to me.
Yes.
I'm not a big fan of it.
I'm not a big fan of
Just-
grape
it was
either,
like
but that
just
was
taking
on
some-
This
point.
mod is pretty.
No. No.
It's pretty.
It looks
No.
like a cologne bottle.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I want it.
Which is why I bought it.
It's pretty.
It's very bling blingy.
Where'd you get it?
Former sponsor.
I want it.
Yeah, you can right here, Ken Andrews.
I gotta be honest with you.
Peregrinus Vapors.
Like, this is how cool I am.
Does it
I
have
remember,
to be with RDA though?
No, you
No.
can use a tank on there.
It comes with a blue tank or a black tank. There's like
I think
Google
it's a
that
black,
shit.
It's a black tank.
No,
I
blue.
think.
This is how cool I am. I had actually some customers say, and I guess in retrospect, I found out they said, "Do you mind if we jewel in here?" And I didn't know that word, and so I thought he said drool. I was like, "If you need to." I know you can help that. Yeah, I was like, "Do you need a
Do you need a
paper
napkin?
towel?" Or, yeah, like that's how cool I am.
I need a
Can I
redrip
drool
here.
it here?
Yeah.
Yeah, pardon. We're looking for more sponsors and more funding to upgrade the studio. There's a lot of hiccups here.
No, you're okay.
And you do the citrus mango
Citrus mango?
or tango.
Tango?
Cactus tango. Let's do the cactus one.
You choose one.
Finally, I get to choose one.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of grape off that one.
Cactus
Yep,
tango.
it is
It's a great pisky stick.
grape pixie stick. It
This feels a lot like when I was growing up, just getting my uncle's drinks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you want one of those ones like on the commercials with the head?
And they give me
Jake,
like-
get your uncle
they'd
a
be like,
old
you
fashioned.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
cool,
go get me a blue
Yeah.
pop.
yeah, my cool uncles would be like, "You can have one." I'd be like, "My dad will be mad."
Yeah.
Here, try this.
Actually-
It's got Jolly Good and something else in it. Make you
Yeah.
a man.
Funny you say that because actually,
Goddamn right.
one of my favorite uncles, Rob. Anytime I come back from his house, my dad would be like, "Let me smell your breath," because he was like basically sticking the funnel in my mouth and dumping a beer, and he's like, "When you're in my house, you can have a beer." He wasn't from New
I
York.
remember growing up,
but-
my Uncle Mike was like the coolest, and because I remember he had his dog trained to get him a beer out of the fridge.
Oh
There
yeah,
was a
would they do
sock
this?
tied on the
Yeah,
door, and he
I've
would
seen
go
videos of that.
Get him.
Like America's Funniest Home Video
And
style.
now that
I
I'm
like
older, I'm like, dude, Mike was a loser.
You had that much time in
He
the
let
world.
me touch his keyboard.
Dang.
You know, I would play like Oregon Trail on that.
He's like, and you want to die of dysentery now?
Like, why does some of the keys stick?
What's the?
PP
That's
bell.
a pee-pee bell.
That's the PP
I've
bell.
literally
just been pissing while I'm sitting here.
What's the PBR bell? So-
Dang, fries are done.
Yeah. I haven't stopped peeing actually.
Are you still peeing?
It's a slow
As I'm
trickle.
watching you, maintaining
let's
eye
just-
contact.
Dalton,
Let's just
are you
keep
coming
it-
down tomorrow?
Do you have a catheter?
I'll be there tomorrow. I'm still making eye contact with Adam while he's peeing.
I've got the eyebrow. Oh, pea
You got-
shake. Pea shake.
Oh God, he's got a kidney stone. Need someone to hold it?
Are you coming? Are you doing the show tomorrow?
Yeah,
I know that
I'll be there. I'm not sure whether or not I'm performing tomorrow.
Come on.
I might get on stage.
Like it's comedy for a little bit.
I know.
He's taking a breather.
It's my home mic. I've been wanting to take a break from it because for the past 7 or 8 months I've been doing more comedy than I have in the past 7 or 8 years.
You're welcome.
So, I mean, yeah. No, you guys are absolutely a part of that. That's kind of why I wanted to have you guys on the show.
Plus, you are also taking a step back to get more creative with things. If I'm not mistaken, you got another thing in the works.
Fine, I'll push you up there.
Yeah.
May need more.
We've already foreshadowed it on the network a couple times, but
you want to talk about foreshadowing?
I am about to get my own show on the network.
Forceful speedo grinding if you don't go up.
Did you already buy one in my size,
buddy? You know how people have like the rotating tie rack. You know, I have that of speedos.
I'm gonna have to take a trip to your house before.
What describes me as a person?
I've seen your basement, and the only thing that I thought when I went in there was, man, all it's missing is a rotating speedo rack.
Yeah.
That'd really bring the room together.
That's the
Big Lebowski reference. Yes.
Yeah. The rug and speedo rack really brought the chirp together.
What about you, Mandy, though? You going to forever just say you're going to do it and then never fucking do it?
Yeah. You're like pump fakes.
But seriously, I would like there needs to be more women up there doing it.
I really want to do it. I don't know. It depends on whether my dad's around to watch my children.
Cactus drops tango.
Okay. I thought NyQuil makes like watching.
And I'm going to be gone like
Casey
relatively the rest of the week.
My babysitter's Casey Anthony.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want to leave them for that long of time, so we'll see. It depends what happens. I need rope.
Sorry, I shouldn't have left like that one. I don't like leaving my children away for a long time.
What about you, Gary? Though, are you gonna do it?
Excuse me, it make me sound like
what?
a shitty
Are you gonna do it tomorrow?
No, I'm just gonna watch.
Why not?
Well, why would I?
I've seen you a couple times thinking about doing it.
Yeah, thinking. I made a promise that I'm never getting back on stage.
Oh, okay.
It's a family thing.
We're not talking about Magic Mike. We're talking about the Looking Glass.
Oh, wait, you don't know about that part yet.
I'm like,
oh, now we're getting into the real
I'll stay in the dark.
I was going to say, I was military, too. We did things off duty.
Okay, I'm sorry to take things off subject.
Yes, go. No.
Please. Ken, what?
This is very on subject. It's a
me too.
What is Cactus Drops Tango? Like, what are...
I'm tasting a lot of cactus in that, but
it's cactus and mango.
I've never had cactus before, but like it actually this makes me like
cactus
mango.
Tango down.
It's delicious. I love cactus. Ever since the last episode, you actually had cactus. Ken Andrews brought a cactus, citrus, and passion fruit.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I can't remember the name of it.
But it tasted like a cactus and a gummy bear.
I really fucking like that.
How many cacti have you eaten?
I live down south. There's a lot of stuff I've eaten
that
I didn't even know existed. I didn't know you could put cactus in tacos.
The gummy Venus de Milo.
I went through a school where we actually like a thing where I kind of survived on prickly pear.
Sear?
Yep, exactly.
Cheers to you, sir.
Thanks.
I really like this.
Good job knowing Sear.
Oh, I really like this. This is good. It almost has like a little bit of a bubblegum flavor to it.
Yes,
that's what I was trying
cactus.
to put my finger on. Yeah,
that's the cactus. The cactus always will produce a gummy flavor-ish.
Really?
Like a bland gummy flavor, like the white gummy bears. Yeah. That's actually not pineapple. It's, believe it or not, folks, cactus extract.
Yeah. Really?
Fuck.
Yes, sir.
I did not know.
No, well, the artificial they use a lot of cactus extract for a lot of the artificial flavorings.
It's very like juicy fruit reminiscent.
Mm-hmm.
Not exact, but like I'm getting hints of that. Yeah.
Soft undertones.
Soft undertones. It's earthy.
Soft undertones.
She's gonna go Guy Fieri on the vapor industry here in a minute.
She's getting brought the flavor.
Mandy vaped here, and it's a garbage can. Guy ate here. I love it. Anyone need another round?
I'm good for now.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take one.
I'll take one.
And thank you.
Can I have
I'll raise
some of
the
your
boy.
favorite?
We're actually on contract by the founders. We are not to do a show without a case of PBR in studio.
All right.
Both of those I'm grabbing right now. I need more tea.
Ooh.
I'll take one on standby.
Okay.
Actually.
Batter's box.
Yeah.
Put it in the batter's box. So, guys, if you like what you're hearing, please hit the subscribe button. Click the heart icon. Do whatever you can. Click the link on the top of the web browser if you're doing it that way, old school. Share this shit on Facebook. Tell them at Alkali Tattoo, when you go see them, be like, hey, heard you guys on the show. You guys suck or are awesome, whichever. They still take any criticism and fucking poke you.
Yeah, telling us anything we don't know.
Yeah, for real. I'm just kind of like proud that neither one of us has farted into the mic yet.
Yep. I was told
that's actually a rule in the studio.
Is that how Mandy got the lipstick?
The lipstick got.
No, it was Dalton. It was
Dalton farted out. I'm like 2 seconds behind both of you.
Okay, all right. You guys got the secret. She applies the lipstick onto my bunghole.
Is that how you
farted onto
do
it.
you do the pucker too? When you...
I was going to make a salad tossing reference. You get in the die position.
Like 2 seconds behind.
Poor Mandy.
I'm used to it. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd just be like, I just enjoy the
I wish all the
attention.
listeners could see the.
It was like her first time with her uncle that had no boundary issues. I'm just here.
Ooh, look at her blush. I guess I'll have to describe it. It's an angry.
You talking about Uncle Touchy?
It's an angry.
Yeah, there is an Uncle Touchy. We're not
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
We all have an Uncle Touchy. It's called the Father Priest.
Yeah, you'd always want to play shirts.
I'm so sorry.
You'd always want to play shirts and skins, but we were both on the same team.
Skins and skins.
You got boxing me out. Jeez.
Battle Royale.
He said it was 2-hand touch. I didn't know there was a third hand.
You just like cartoon. You look like a cartoon, like blowing out that smoke.
I am a cartoon. Have you not met me yet?
Yeah, it does get smoke in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does.
Vapey.
Oh, I like
Wait, it gets vapey in here. Wait, you should hand me my super
Oh,
suit.
I likey this.
Right. Wait, hold on.
Think lemon gummy drop or gum drops.
Yeah,
lemon gum drops.
No, we're
like
not
gummy
peeing.
lemon heads.
No, he's getting
This
my.
is
I came
cactus-
prepared for this.
Cactus
Lemon.
drops
Frosting.
lemon.
It's a lemon.
Ooh, he's got the. Oh, I'm not the only one who fucking wears multicam to my first date. Yep, here it comes. He knew there was vapor going on. Somebody, Johnny, can you get a picture
he's
of that,
got the
please?
gas mask on. Hi.
Hammer did not fart, folks.
Wait, get me blowing at the gas mask.
Yeah. Johnny, let us know when you're ready. You better hurry the fuck up, boy.
He's winding up, and the pitch. There's smoke all over him. He barely survived.
It was 0-2.
Do you need to take two?
Gas.
Oh, fuck.
For the listener, Adam has put on a gas mask and is impervious to Dalton's attacks.
Now there's some people who actually vape through a gas mask. So.
I've done it, actually. It's on my Instagram.
I was going to say, I've also done weed through a gas mask.
Joke's on all of you. I've got crack in this filter.
You guys got any more of that Red Bull?
Block the exit.
Gives you wings.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Yeah.
That is Highlander grog, homemade. Somebody gifted me a homemade Norwegian brew bottle of grog.
That?
It's potent.
Yeah, I can tell.
I can't even taste it.
Looks like the
I
cork
haven't even,
died.
Yeah, I haven't even tasted it. Yeah, I haven't even tasted it. He gave it to me fake seal and all.
He's like, it just tastes like barbed wire.
I've not tasted it at all yet.
And dead.
I've only smelled it.
I think I like
Vape
this
it.
one better.
Vape it.
This is the This is the cactus drop lemon, and I think I really like
Make
this
Mandy try it.
even more.
Smell it. Just top the bottle.
Yeah, will you please pour a shot glass for Mandy and have her do it?
You said it was Highlander grog.
Wait, what am I doing?
What is that? And there's shot glasses up there.
Oh, that's a Turkish
Why
tea
are
set.
we making me do it?
I lived in Turkey for a
'cause
year.
you're
That
not
was the
gonna
only
do
thing
it.
I brought back.
It smells
Yeah,
like.
that's what that's why you're doing it.
I don't know. I actually don't mind the smell. It smells like stale root beer.
Yeah, and it's gonna be. It hits harder than it
It'll
tastes
hit
like.
harder than
It
that.
smells like legit sarsaparilla, but goddamn, you can smell.
No, there's like a spice to it.
Yep.
I mean, I'll do it if you
No,
want me to
no,
do
no,
it.
it honestly
not this
smell-
episode. Not this episode.
Oh,
we are
crying
not.
out loud.
I do have to work tomorrow.
Yes, that's why.
But I mean, whatever.
It is a school night. We are in extra innings trying to get all 13 of these fine flavors.
We don't have to
It
do all
smells
13.
like Fireball.
It smells like Fireball.
I don't think it's got that.
Oh boy,
spicy.
she just
honestly.
pulled.
I gotta be honest with you. It's making me think of like a Christmas potpourri.
No, it does.
I thought it smelled pleasant.
It smells great.
It smells,
but I'm saying it has got a spice to it.
And if you're a seasoned alcoholic, seasoned drinker,
a lot of snow.
You mean if you're an alcoholic?
Yeah, there's a lot of snow in that snow globe.
Seasoned alcoholic is an oxymoron.
Mandy's got to poop.
Mandy's got to poop.
Yeah. Mandy's pooping. Ring the bell.
Yeah,
Mandy's pooping.
It does smell like potpourri.
That's the number 2 bell.
Yeah, that's and any seasoned drinker, aka alcoholic, knows that the more pleasant it smells, the more dangerous it'll be when you stand up.
Yep.
Really? Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Oh yeah.
Because I've had.
Okay, Marine versus Air Force.
No,
Let's go.
I'm just saying, I've had some stuff that tastes like straight barbed wire, and that smells like barbed wire.
And I've drank through a few seasons. But.
Salty pig?
I don't know what you're saying, but I've had habusaki in Japan.
Okay, habusaki.
That's where there's actual the deadly habu snake rolled up inside of a jar of sake with the venom in there and everything.
And
I think I've seen that before.
It tastes like it smells like he said.
It
Barbed
smells
wire.
like a venomous dead snake inside that.
It does. It does.
Yeah. I was stationed at Thule Air Base, Greenland, for a year or so.
I'm jealous.
Cool.
I'd love to go to Greenland.
There's a woman behind
I
every tree.
I want to do it before Trump buys it.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. It puts the big T.
Yeah.
But they had this local flavor called Black Pig. It tasted like 2 tablespoons of salt mixed in with Jägermeister.
Yuck.
So you're just drinking like a brine.
Yes.
Like a liquid
It
brine.
tasted like alcoholic brine. And
yeah, I think you drank soy sauce.
yeah. I
Where you had to work for your drunk.
Yeah.
No,
this
did you
stuff
wash
was-
your hands, Mandy?
This stuff was
I didn't hear
potent.
No,
water
it smells
running.
like poop.
Smells like J-Mac is in the original chat room. He says it smells like Fireball and Bad Decisions.
So Fireball.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's
Oxymoron.
that's
once again.
redundant. Very redundant.
Fireball's being renamed and relabeled as Karen Kulada.
Karen Claus.
Oh, that was White Claw.
Well, yeah. Fuck, there ain't no laws when you're drinking White Claws. I don't care. It rhymes. It's true. So, what is this, Ken?
Chapo cactus.
Oh, Chapo. We finally have one called El Chapo in the cactus drops.
Okay. Does it taste like cigars and freedom?
Hey, cross streams. Oh, cheers.
It's actually a...
That's good.
I forget what this one is, to be honest with you. I think it's strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's actually good. I enjoy this one if it is strawberry, but it's like an off strawberry.
Yeah, it's an off strawberry. The cactus overpowers it.
Where's this cherry bomb that you told me about earlier? I really want to try it. Okay.
By Buckshot.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna switch gears after this and either do clutch or buckshot, or is clutch buckshot?
They're all
Clutch.
They're all made by Time Bomb.
Okay.
Is that the bottle you just
Yes,
had?
sir.
I want to examine it.
Except that one. That one's not made by Time Bomb. That's another brand.
Cactus drops.
Yeah, and you can get these at Peregrinus Vapors.com. You are if you are in need of a wholesaler, Ken Andrew is your wholesaler to the stars.
Yes.
Mr. Ken Andrews, that is.
Yes.
Sometimes we call him Mr. Sometimes we call him Rico.
I just want to give a shout out to my shops.
Yeah. You got a couple new ones, didn't you?
I got a couple new ones in. A new one down in Texas called Fog on the Lake.
Oh, you got Fog on the Lake?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
So yeah, he's out of.
I have a few friends in Texas that actually go there.
Mathis, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I just want to go on the record and say that you left the toilet seat up. It was very difficult for me to sit down and pee.
I put it down, actually, when I went in there.
Mandy, the first rule of comedy is improvise. The first rule of improvisation is yes and.
We went over this last time.
We went over this last time
Yes,
when we played Cards Against Humanity.
Okay.
No, we went over it on the show.
Oh, yes, on the show, yes.
yeah, but
Man, but all these cactus ones have been just fucking
On
bangers.
point.
Yeah.
yes,
Cactus is a really good vape, no matter what, so far, that I've experienced.
it's a strawberry
this is
cactus.
good.
It's a strawberry cactus.
That's a pleasant strawberry. It made me gag a little bit, but that's
Get
only on
over
principle.
it.
That's only on principle.
Fuck your fifis, Gary.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Good to see you again.
Boo boo kitty fuck.
Hey, Mama.
Don't mind me, I'm switching laundry, guys. This is what happens when you
Roast
fucking...
the meatloaf! Not you. I'm making fun of me, actually.
Oh my god, I fucking love Cherry Bomb.
It's yours.
Well, thank you, sir.
Jake's just sitting there going, this is like a gateway show for me.
I don't like that one. You can have it.
Thanks, man. No, it reminds me of what is it, Faygo
Oh, no,
Red
no.
Pop?
Hey, Jake, let's break character here real quick. As get the microphone up to him. Get the mic, somebody, please. I want him to
start yelling.
You open up
Jake.
the box.
Oh,
and Ken just broke the mic.
see, this is why Ken. This is why we can't have nice things.
I know.
This is why we have sponsors.
Tell us about Doodle Mash.
Yes, Doodle Mash.
Okay. So, Doodle Mash is a...
Not you, her.
Okay. So, Doodle Mash is a game that my wife and I invented. It's a game that came out of a game I used to play with my son when he was a certain age, because I'm a tattoo artist, so I'm always kind of drawing. So, what we used to do is combine animals and make these crazy kind of mashups just as a fun activity. And one day, we kind of found a way to make it into like a scoring game. And for the last 2 or 3 years, my wife and I have been producing it and selling it. And basically, the way you play the game is everyone... you deal out 6 cards and 6 different pictures of animals, and everybody that's playing will grab a token, which will give you 3 of those animals, and you have a minute to smash those together into like a crazy kind of mashup. And if you're on a team, you exchange drawings, and you try to guess which numbers the other person had, and that equals points going around the board. Now, I kind of thought this would just be something fun to do with the kids, but then I took it to like family events, and I even took it like deer hunting with my drunk uncles, and I was watching them like drinking, having a good time playing this. And so like my wife came in, and I'm good at the art aspect of it, but my wife's great at like the business side of it. So she put a little bit of reason and thought into it, and for the last 2 or 3 years, we've been producing this board game and getting into stores. And we just recently actually had a 1,500 unit order come in. And this Christmas season, we got it in, I think it was like December 8th, and we moved like 200 units before Christmas. And we're hoping to basically move these over the next year. And then basically, because every time you make a product, like the first 100 taught us what the next 1,500 should be like. So now this next 1,500, we hope will teach us what the next 5,000 should be like, which will hopefully bring our profit margin in line with actually turning this into a career for my wife. So,
hell yeah!
Yep. Dark deck. Yeah, actually, I brought.
So there's more. There's more than just the. It is a little bit like Cards Against Humanity. There's add-ons.
It can be.
Wait,
okay.
show some of that.
I'm not saying it is.
I'm
saying
can you
there's
show that
in the regards to add-ons. It's a penis.
So
no,
it's a
that
bubble.
is a bubble.
Oh, it's a dick bubble.
So the way you play it is our base deck that comes with the game is basically based off the idea of what you might see at a zoo. So it's animals that you'll see at a zoo. But we have something called the After Dark deck, which is pictures that are, basically like
phallic in nature.
Kind of. But what's great is Cards Against Humanity. I love playing that, but I have to hide it from my kids. They can read now. But what's great is the pictures in the After Dark deck. It'll like put together 2 oranges and a banana, and for a kid, they're like, "What's funny about 2 oranges and a banana?" I'd be like, "Nothing." So it's like this cryptic kind of like adult good time that you can play with your friends drinking. And the deck that you're playing with actually dictates kind of how the game is played. Okay. And we're actually producing a rainforest theme deck and an ocean theme, which is more for the kids. Also on top of that, an After Dark deck. And booster decks, which would include like machinery, because you can basically have like banana duck truck combos, and like on our box here.
Dare I say we could actually create some episode names with this game?
Yes.
Oh, you really could. Banana duck truck. I'm like,
yeah, you could.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about it is like, because on the surface, I think people are trepidatious about it a little bit because they're like, oh, I can't draw. When really it's not about being able to draw. At the heart of it, it's a game about kind of communication. You're basically trying to figure out which marks do I got to put on this piece of paper to communicate to my partner what animals. So if you have an animal with like antlers or like an octopus, that's kind of easier. But if you get animals like a Wolverine, a badger, that's harder.
Yeah, I've had a zebra and a tiger before.
Yeah, so they both have stripes because you're picking attributes. And like growing up in the Midwest,
that's easy.
like
Afro circus.
Growing up in the Midwest, like playing euchre and stuff like that, I really can appreciate the idea of like you get a bad hand, but if you know how to play, you can kind of overcome that. So that's why I think it's a fun game.
Watch the table talk.
I do want to say though, on a side note, and I've played a lot of Doodle Mash, and I always tell people, I'm like, I've kind of got a dog in the fight because it's Jake, but like it's a super fun game, and and I always think that, again, going back to what he was saying, that people get like, well, I can't draw, and they get insecure about it. I honestly have seen all the times that I've seen people play and start playing. I think that people that can't or don't think that they can draw that well end up doing a little bit better than people that can that have the confidence in the drawing. Because, like, you know, if you've got this like a moose, octopus, and butterfly kind of mix. You know, like where like someone that doesn't have a lot of confidence, they're like, you know, screw it. Here's antlers and the capital letter B, you know, for a butterfly wing and 8 things. You know, like there, bam. You know, then they just focus in on like get it done and over with.
The Cthulhu of butterflies.
Yeah, the Cthulhu of butterflies. But no, then but then they end up. Yes,
thank you for that.
I love crafted up.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, But like people that were like, oh no, I'm a really good artist, and so they want to impress their friends, and they do the shading on the moose antler, and before you know it, you know they don't have enough
Time's
time.
up. It's time to
So
finish
that's
it,
where
yeah.
like I think that it really, and I would say one of the many times that Jake was like kind of testing the game out. You know, he like looks over at us, and we're all kind of, you know, there's like I think like 12 of us playing
12.
at one time.
6 teams of 2.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, like, we're kind of playing, we're all laughing, like, what are these dicks, you know, whatever, what's that? And so you're just having a great time, and then Jake goes, do you guys know that you've all been drawing for an hour and a half? We're like, what?
Yeah.
We had no idea, because we were just like, oh, we're just banging out, and they're fast plays, you know, so it's, they're fast games, but, like, you just want to keep going, so.
Fantastic. Now, where can we find this for purchase?
Actually, if you're local to Janesville, we sell them directly at Alkali Tattoo. Otherwise, we have it on our website. It's doodlemashgame.com, where you can order it, and we'll send it to you as fast as we can.
And Facebook, too.
And
Facebook
also,
as well.
If I dare may say, break a fourth wall right now, Ken?
Sure.
Can I obligate you? Yeah. All right.
You know, the best thing to do is, on record, put him on the spot.
It's worked a lot for his benefit financially. Special requested on Ken Andrews' website, peregrinusvapors.com. I mean, a lot of his sponsors and a lot of his stores are listening right now. Yes. So, guys, if you are curious, say, hey, Doodle Mash, hook me up, and it'll be it's a great price point. I've seen the price point. Go to doodlemash.com or doodlemashgame.com. Yep. Check that shit out. You can also possibly, by request only, get it through Ken Andrews.
It'd be a good game for a vape shop.
Oh, it would be, actually, because there's a lot of creative minds in vape shops. I've learned that. Tattoo shops and vape shops have a lot of creative minds in it. More cynical in tattoo shops, that's debatable.
Well, and I will say another thing that I'm pretty proud of with the game itself, there's actually a 2-player mode, which I think is unique to our game, because my daughter, when we thought of it, I think she was 5. So essentially you can be on the team with especially someone who's younger, and you can essentially play the game itself.
Okay.
In a lot of games you need at least 3 or 4 to get together to play it.
Correct.
But this one, it goes all the way down to 2, to where we actually had a group of 100 people in an audience play it simultaneously. So it's like super versatile. It's as many people as you can get together, and it's a fun, fast time. And also, one of the key things is, like, I started getting into board games and stuff more and more because I really enjoy seeing my kids, like, learn. And, you know, it's not that I'm against screens, but, like, screens really kind of consume them and suck them in. So it's neat to see kids using the creative side and kind of getting locked into it.
Takes the personal relationship out, too.
So. Yeah.
So, okay, now to re-quote on Adam, putting you on record and calling you out live on the spot.
Yes.
Would it be acceptable for you to come back on this show and we play it live on the air?
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I think a lot of the studio folks, even some of the guys who have been kind of in the sleeper cells, would probably get into this.
Yeah, I'd definitely be down to try it.
It's a really fun time, and
well, and you guys are interactive too. Like you send in your drawings.
Yeah, like that's the other thing. It's a game that
so there's like a Facebook group or something.
Well, yep, we have a Facebook page, and it's a game that it's unique because it produces content. Like you get these like leftover really funny. I remember, I think it was my brother and my dad. My brother was like torturing my dad by taping up his drawings like above his. My dad was very like. That was the moment where I knew this was really fun.
We got a spinner on Mandy. Yeah. She actually squelched.
Yeah. I knew this was like really fun because like my dad was like, "Oh, I know how to draw a condor foot. Just this couple lines, and you know."
I'll tell you what, boy, that's Foghorn Leghorn's foot, Dad.
Yeah.
I say that is condor foot.
And like just after the round was over, just kind of hearing them bicker back and forth about the. I'm like, this is a really silly, funny thing to kind of see, and so we kind of pursued it. It's been a good time. And if you knew my dad, it'd be a lot funnier.
So, I got a couple. Oh wait, no, I know who that one is. Yes, we'll get to that one shortly. I have a listener question.
We have a speaker answer.
I really, I will answer this. I will ask this. They will. They're asking to be anonymous. That's why they contacted me personally. Oh. It says, Hammer.
Nice try, Mandy.
Hammer, Hammer, is there any plans to do a live on scene at their tattoo studio? Shades of another show we did.
For what?
That's up to them.
Yeah,
that's up to them.
I'm okay with it. Yeah. Like a live video, like a
live on, like what we're doing right now.
That'd be super fun.
We could probably upgrade a little bit.
Like
from
there's no plans, but there's no reason
there's
not
no
gonna
the
be
opportunity
a
is
plan.
going to be there in the future, folks. Is what they're saying.
Let's do it right now.
I have an alkaline tattoo.
We're out of here, folks. We're going to be back on in an hour. We got to move the whole studio to their house.
I honestly have an alkaline tattoo Speedo, so
prove it.
Make the whole episode a whole lot weirder.
Nice. I know what
Suddenly
this one
it
is
explains the tearaway pants you're wearing right now.
Those are tearaways?
No.
Those are
Let's see.
Those are tearaways.
They're crotchless
They're
chaps.
tearaways. They're crotchless
Just
tearaways.
pry them off.
This one is... Okay, another one Ken just handed me is Twisty from
Time Bomb.
Time Bomb, and wow, it's an overjuiced one, so I need a paper towel.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. It's my mod.
I might need it.
It's your mod. It's your mod. I get it, but you're going to need the towel too, Dalton.
Oh, yeah. It's already dripping down the side.
But that is candy. That is green apple from hell.
I was just trying to cover up the custard.
No, you're fine. That is green apple from hell.
I mean, those are two flavors that mix well for me.
What? Green apple and
green
custard?
apple and custard.
Hell and green apples. Yum.
Green apple.
You grew up Catholic?
Yeah.
It's actually a blueberry green apple.
Oh my God, this mod is saturated right now.
Get the baby wipes.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
Granny
learning
Smith.
a lot of new terms here. Mod.
E-cigarette, mod, RDA, redrippable atomizer.
Oh my God.
Condom.
I got
A lot of terminology involved.
condom. A cream pie till I die, boys.
I like this guy. He's got a great theory of not pulling out.
Yeah.
Cream pie till I kill myself.
There was a massive amount of spit back.
I kind of overfilled it.
Dalton
Sorry,
got
guys.
a little in his mouth.
I got a load.
Wow. You can really dance.
Dalton just was reminded about
Wow.
the first time he watched the
can really
semen
dance.
come out of his penis.
She went.
I wasn't looking, and I was scared when it happened because I didn't pay attention in sex ed.
I feel like... I was going to say, I feel like you've said a lot of this before.
Most of my comedy actually comes down to just embarrassing childhood experiences. So maybe
Beating
I
off
should
to
start.
the point where he splats in his eyeglasses.
I should start talking about puberty.
The first time he.
Well, when you go through it, then you can talk about it.
I wasn't wearing eyeglasses until I was in my 20s.
I was gonna say, get that gentleman who talked about getting caught while hentai-ing. Ugh. That was like funny and awkward at the same time.
I'm
I
gonna
only
need,
know
I'm gonna
what
need a
that
minute.
is.
I'm still getting.
Those are memes.
I'm still getting a lot of custard on this one.
That's what she said.
I set you up for that one.
Yeah.
It's a moist mod.
It's a moist mod, yeah.
Oh, it's just the air around the studio.
Moister than an oyster.
Yeah. Is that Tide Pod flavor?
It's really aggravating my sinuses.
It's Ajax.
But I also want to give a shout out to Johnny Vapes.
Yes,
up
Johnny
in Green
Vapes up in Green Bay and Manitowoc.
Yes.
We've actually gave them a few mentions on the show since around the Vape on the Bay 3 time.
Right, yes. To all, let's put it this way. To all the Wisconsin vapors, if you're looking for my product, Johnny Vapes.
That's just a supply box.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, look at it. It looks like a game.
Johnny Vapes, Smoky Joe's,
Gift
up in
box of
Sawano. Smoky Joe's up in Shawano.
Shawano?
Shawano.
Oh, I love that area. There's a vape store named Smokin' Joe's up there.
Yes.
Nice. I'm going to have to visit.
Amber's a real cool person, so.
Wow.
Wow. James and Jackie up at Ideal Vapor.
Yep. Previously mentioned as a sponsor here.
As a sponsor here, yes. East 6 store up at Appleton.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Where's the other ones?
Too many to mention.
Vape Walkie.
Vape Walkie. You mean Vape and Juice?
No,
or
Vape
not
Walkie.
Vape. No, they're still Vape Walkie.
Yeah.
They're still Vape Walkie.
They're still Vape Walkie.
Oh, I'm thinking of the other one.
Yes.
Wisco. My apologies.
The couch works out.
Vape Walkie, Chasing Vapor, same area.
Okay, I'm finally getting the green apple. I really like that.
The Vape Stop up in Menominee.
Wait, they made it. They reopened.
They've been open.
Really?
Vape Stop USA, yeah.
Oh, USA. Okay, there was another one. There was another one in Menominee, Wisconsin.
Vape Stop in the USA.
It
Puff,
died.
puff.
They closed the doors and didn't let anyone know.
Both stores.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm not going to make
All right.
Wiley Vapor down in Texas.
Okay. What about Hotwired?
Hotwire in Florida.
Yep. New Zealand? You're all the way over in New Zealand.
I'm New Zealand, South Africa, and Germany.
South Africa and Germany.
South Africa.
So
and Germany.
Doodle Mash could go all the way to South Africa and Germany if they need?
Yes.
Neat.
All right.
I'm international. Yes.
Did we say goodbye to our Russian friends?
Yes.
Okay. So
Germany is
because Russia's
very,
got
very
a lot
big on board games.
Yes, they are,
So,
and the reason why we lost to Russia is due to their regulations being overkill.
Yes.
Russia has stricter regulations?
Very strict.
Very strict.
Very strict.
For vaping? Or?
For vaping.
For vaping.
For vaping.
Germany does too, but
it doesn't say Adidas on it. They don't want it.
Germany's got very strict. Germany's got strict regulations too, but I mean, I can get stuff into there.
Right. Now, are there any honey flavor ones in this? Because I know somebody in this studio is a beekeeper.
I am beekeeping it real.
Is that the name of your store?
It isn't,
Oh,
actually.
it should be.
It should be. Yeah. I like to say that. I like to say bees nuts.
I got cotton candy.
I'm going to get cancer from that.
Yeah. No, the name of the I've been a beekeeper for years, and it's
what got you into that?
Honestly, I always kind of wanted to be a beekeeper. I mean.
Well, obviously you're not afraid of it because fear is the enzyme that they attack.
Well, what's funny is that I'm actually allergic to bees. So
natural progression.
Yeah,
I see it.
No, I think you told me about that.
Yeah, no, I really am. And no, so I've been beekeeping for years. I get stung. I don't get like the anaphylactic like throat close, but I do get here.
The penis swells a little.
I wish. That's one sting right there.
That looks like you just went 3 rounds with Rocky.
Yeah. Or 1 round with Mike.
Or breaking a chair.
Yeah. No, the
oh, glass.
It's okay. The other one's fine too. It landed on my foot.
Okay, good.
No, there's no honey in here.
No honeys?
No honey?
Well, I guess what we're doing next episode.
Right.
Well, I just brought in 2 new juice lines.
What in the blazes? He just fingered her live on the air. I said no penetration in studio.
I just brought in
I think
2
it
new
just
juice lines,
grazed.
too, so.
Yeah, just grazed it.
Actually,
sir,
I'd say if you want to dive a little deeper on Adam over here.
On beekeeping it real?
Actually, within the last year, he went over to Kenya to help remove Africanized bees from a missionary village.
No, back up.
Yeah, I know. There's lots of
no. There was a lot to progress.
I know.
Process on. He goes to Kenya to remove
bees.
Africanized
bees.
Yeah,
in Kenya. Where's Kenya again?
And teach the Maasai
Kenya, Tennessee. You don't remember?
But and actually teach the Maasai how to harvest honey.
Yeah, no, I mean,
while being allergic.
Yeah,
to bees.
To the most deadliest bee.
Yeah. No, I went over to teach beekeeping.
He's so blasé about it too.
Yeah,
it's called being humble.
Yeah. It's about 15 miles from Tanzania. We were like out in like the legit like bush, of
Okay.
Africa. Kajani Farm.
Okay,
That's the name of the place. You can look them up on Facebook.
Yep.
But
how do you spell Kajani?
Kajani means green in Swahili, but
Okay.
it's Kijani.
There you go.
Kajani Farm. They're missionaries.
Phonetic, wow.
They're actually doing. They're like bringing water, like fresh water and education and stuff like that to the Maasai people, so they work hand in hand. But like where bees are kind of like, they're, it almost seems like they're dying out here. They're actually kind of a nuisance in Africa.
He was showing me videos of like they're just in the houses.
Yeah,
constantly.
no, like legitimately.
They didn't know how to get rid of them, so he went over.
I flew over to Kenya to teach them how to take them out and put them into like hive bodies into the boxes,
Okay.
and then potentially like harvest honey because you can use like honey. Thank
Good
you,
one.
Dalton. That was.
I'm back.
No, you can do like.
Well, you missed.
You can use
the
like
I
honey,
needed
like
the
a
grammarian a minute
neosporin,
ago.
basically. Like a, so it's
Well, and I thought
You can do lots of things
He showed me
with
a couple
honey.
videos where like it was a video of like a 15-foot ladder leaning against like a 5-foot tall S10, and Adam's at the top of this thing, and someone's got a foot against the bottom, and he's getting like an.
Do you want a
Africanized
safety meeting? This is how we get a safety meeting.
No, definitely not OSHA approved.
Yeah. But the way this actually started was it was someone I was tattooing. It was their sister who had gone over to Africa to start up this missionary, and basically her
It's
sister,
a great position.
Her sister was basically saying like we have this problem with bees, and I was just kind of like Adam's a beekeeper, and it was very much one of those. It was natural, like one of those. One thing led to another, where it's like, well, I'd love to help. Here's the email and blah blah. And 3 months later, in Kenya, sending back these photos.
I'm actually going back next month.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, I'm going back to Kenya for a couple weeks next month.
Oh, I guarantee a lot of our fans would like to
elaborate
on that one.
Yeah,
please.
Well,
if somebody could,
if you look up on Facebook, if you look up Alkali Acres Apiary, an apiary is a collection of.
I believe. Did you want to give your full name on this show?
I don't care. Yeah.
Riley,
like Smiley.
Like Smiley. Put him in the SFTB secret group, please.
But no, it's the.
I believe he's already in it though.
Again?
Again.
What about if I may ask? What about Instagram? Are you guys on that as well?
I just have a personal one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is,
I just have the personal.
But I love Instagram just for like visual, but I find like Facebook is much more like local resource. But Instagram is much more like.
That's why I have like a.
And then
like
TikTok's
just
honey mindless bullshit while you're on the toilet.
The honey
Twitter.
page is like fun because people will they'll when because also like Doodle Mash you can pick up honey at Alkali Tattoo. And
really?
So and so
there,
people
we got Doodle Mash there. It's
so people come in buy it and then then they'll send me pictures of stuff they've made or like whatever like of and I'll post the pictures on the Facebook page.
Question for Jake. Curious about Doodle Mash. How much?
We sell it for $25.
Okay.
Out of the shop, and there's the website as well, but then plus shipping. So if you're local, just swing by. We're open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 8. You can pick it up anytime.
Question for Adam.
Yes.
With the honey being local, do you find that it is more beneficial for the immune system?
Oh yes.
Well, the jury's kind of like out on that, but they usually say, so I think that's a safe answer. But I hear nothing but great things, and so I guess like the concept is that if like let's say you have allergies, whatever, and so. It's good. You need to get like a honey. This is the theory: is that you get honey from the bees that are around you because they're taking all the things you're allergic to and basically making an antidote.
And when you went TDY for a few, didn't you? As a Marine, you went overseas.
Yeah.
Sir. Some of the briefings we got while going into a new country, they actually recommended we took a tablespoon of the locals' honey. To get acclimated to the environment, because some of us would get chronic sicknesses such as like not tuberculosis, but you got the TB shots for that, bronchitis or strep throat or something like that. They would actually start recommending.
Yeah, I never
do
the
tablespoon of honey when you get into the new country.
I don't remember seeing any bees.
Yeah, I remember seeing bees in Turkey.
I just
Greenland, not so much.
I just know from my own personal experience, like since Adam's been doing the honey, I consume a lot of it, and it's it's tough, but like my allergies seem much less, and whatever little bit helps.
Yeah,
but
the theory is a spoonful of local honey a day like unpasteurized local honey or whatever. That's why you can't just go to like the store.
Why?
You can't go to the store and just get like just a little plastic thing that says honey.
Right.
Because it's technically honey.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a lot of times these big
how many
commercial
did we
things
go
that
through
are
already?
pumping honey out.
Big honey.
Yeah, you got
big honey.
You got that big honey money,
Big honey versus big
squashing
tobacco.
the little guy.
They just
dance for your bees.
Don't they put like the corn like right next to the hive that they just pile in?
The corn
It's
syrup,
not it's not the environment that you're in.
So, question for me about the honeys and the bees. Any thoughts of CBD/hemp honey?
I honestly, once it does become legal, here,
Farming is legal.
I'm saying like
farming hemp is legal in Wisconsin.
Well, what I'm alluding to is if someone were to approach me and ask me to put hives, and if it wasn't too far for me to drive, then I would definitely do it.
Okay.
Because I think that would be pretty cool, and I feel like it helps a lot of people. Like I have like nothing but like good results when I have people tell me that with CBD stuff. So it's like, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Evil genius at work. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
no, it's a good. No, it's honestly a good question.
It's great, and actually, there's a company that they just got a large investment in Janesville called Simply Solutions. And
Yes.
Yep. And they're going to be really producing. I know they have a patented method, which I think it produces a much higher yield.
Yeah, I don't know if they like infuse it or like if they just drip it into honey, but I thought that maybe the bees would have to harvest it naturally or something.
That's what it is. Sorry, guys. Ken just handed me Buckshot Double Tap.
Buckshot.
Okay.
Buckshot double tap.
Buckshot Vape Sauce Double Tap.
I think what you're thinking of is the failure to stop Mozambique. the Mozambique, where it's two to the chest, one to the head.
Yep.
Double shot.
See, now my brain just went to Buckshot LaFunk.
So the rest of it's Jamaican. Buckshot.
My brain went to Zombie Land. Double tap.
Yeah.
This is good. You're going to taste the dragon fruit.
Yes.
All right.
There's a lot of dragon fruit in that, and it says the dragon fruit's on the end.
Yes, it does.
Mandy's going to fucking gank this one, I guarantee it. She going to... Are you buzzed?
A little bit.
She already peed twice.
I don't drink a lot anymore. Like, I've been...
You don't drink any less either.
Okay, maybe not. I don't know.
She's got 3 loose PBRs in front of her, so...
Yeah.
Are they loose or are they dead?
We got half here.
She hasn't even eaten the can yet.
Wow.
That's where all the liquor really is.
Yes, it is. The bottom of the barrel.
Actually, can I grab another one?
Yes, sir.
Make a little tower.
I've been trying to do other things more than drinking lately because I'm slowly realizing that I
wrap
have
the
a
cord
problem.
around
I
your
was going to
hand?
say, wrap the cord around your hand.
Henry Rollins?
Double click the mouse.
She's doing the Henry Rollins
She already
like cord
asked for
wrap
rope,
over here.
so, I mean,
Yeah, she already asked for rope once.
I don't know if I really like
Michael,
this one.
I need rope.
The aftertone that I've been getting on this one is NyQuil, so...
Tastes like the babysitter liquid.
Yeah, that's a callback, boys.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
And dare I may extend it to you, Jake, open invite anytime you want on.
Sure. Yeah.
We would
Just
love
Jake,
to have...
what about Adam? Fuck it.
honestly,
Fuck Adam, bye.
I'll just go fuck myself.
That was a
You're fine.
callback for when he insulted you. He insulted you, and I went, "You're welcome back anytime."
Oh, yeah.
Is that acceptable, Johnny? You're one of the surviving old members now.
yeah, I was going to ask what happened to everybody else.
Attrition.
Mean to women would pay off.
Welcome to the wife beater episode.
No.
It's the roaring 20s.
She doesn't have to be your wife.
No. It's the roaring 20s. Slap a chick around, they need it. Abroad.
Yeah.
Abroad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you agreeing with my statement?
I'm agreeing with your
slap a chick, slap a broad around, they need it. Oh, that's right. You're a sadist. Or a masochist. Whoops.
I don't know what to think of this one. Like, I like
it's
it.
nebulous.
That's all.
But
That's
it's
mental.
like-
I like this one.
This
This is a
is-
mental I like.
This is kind of giving me, like, Dr. McGillicuddy vibes, though. Which I think is
It's without the roofies, hon.
So
Yeah, I was
classy
gonna say,
vibes.
do you want me to
Without
like
the
hold your
roofies,
hair while you puke in the toilet?
The one going around is called.
I went date rape. He goes fucking drunk puker.
The one that's going around now is called.
Those are both in the
same realm.
Intertwined stories.
Friend zone activate.
One hand washes the other.
One going around now is 357 by Buckshot.
And it's menthol and
watermelon.
It's watermelon.
Ooh, I might
Watermelon. I got watermelon on my head.
I was gonna say in the shower she uses Pantene, but I got watermelon to keep me clean.
Still love Marlon Webb. I don't care what you guys say.
I do like this one a whole lot more than the last one.
So the CBD, I got this from Johnny. He put it in the chat room. CBD field is a $500,000 investment. They also have to pay extra to have the male seeds and the female seeds separated.
I don't
Males
like to
can
assume
contaminate
the seed's gender.
Yeah. In this day, can we really got to segregate them here?
Wait,
it's the roaring 20s again.
What's he saying? It's
He's
saying
$500,000
just to get into growing.
A hemp field is basically at start $500,000.
No, it's not.
No,
I'm listening.
Yeah, because I do
know
Joel Candellan's wife,
our coworker Joel's wife. She has a degree in botany.
Yep,
and
she's very
actually
intelligent.
Starting a 1,000 seed farm next year.
Okay,
and I think
I'm sure we'll come back and talk about it too.
Oh, absolutely. Because I already have a hemp farmer in mind who I'm actually really good friends with.
It's one of those I don't want to speak for, but I thought it was like a $2,500 investment. No, it depends on the size. I guess the size of the farm he's talking about. But I know she's starting manageable. But then
what's
she
the
plans,
size of the farm you're talking about?
Okay.
Well, maybe when they said
small.
$500,000, they meant like yen or pesos.
But at the same time, it's like
lira.
I do know
they don't even use that anymore.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. It's $500,000. It's 3 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And again, I'm just talking secondhand knowledge, but I do know you do want to start small because there's been there's not enough hemp inspectors in the state currently. That's what she was talking about, and you would have to basically put a request in that might take up to a week. And I'm probably someone's gonna roast me and be very fucking wrong, but it would take you a while to get it tested.
They're gonna roast the roast champ,
and maybe that's fine.
Here's your drink token, you win. I'll just go fuck myself.
But the problem is, it's if you have to wait a week to get it tested. I'm pretty sure the THC content has to do with the heat that your field might experience.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're waiting a week around for these people to come around and actually test it, then you can actually get pushed over the legal limit and be forced to lose your whole crop because of it. So it's this very weird
this is it.
industry right now. So, and I appreciate, he might know more, but I'm just
he's a newly discovered pothead.
Well, I'm
this
just saying,
gentleman,
whoever that is, it's just a fucking $500,000. That's you?
Yes.
It's a $500,000 investment to get into
it.
Well, he didn't have a bad habit except for cars until he joined this network.
And until I started dating
people.
Friend, I never smoked pot. So,
he's never had a cigarette. He never vaped. He never drank much.
But
all his bad habit was
a good friend of mine. He's a mechanic.
Starts with a K, ends with an Ori.
Yeah.
Ken, what's the flavor that's going on?
He's a mechanic and he runs a mechanic shop in Whitewater.
Okay.
He and his family have decided to go in that, and he's the one that told me. Yeah, they got about $500,000 invested into their field. That includes the separation of the seeds, having it tested, because you got to pay for that.
Sure.
And then,
but that's where the person I know is certified in.
Yeah, they've passed all their tests, and everything's looking good. And
no, ring the bell.
But I guess if you're talking about the machinery that you might need to actually I'm sorry, man.
Oh, for agricultural purposes.
Yeah, that would definitely, on top of purchasing the land, stuff like that,
right.
then I could see definitely $500,000.
I just want a small 1 foot by 1 foot area where I can grow a weed plant. Marijuana plant.
Same.
Cannabis sativa.
Yeah, I got a guy.
So I digress. We're passing the cotton candy flavored one around. This has been probably the most professional squirrely show we've ever had, actually.
I gotta say, this has really made me miss vaping and smoking and nicotine, but I'm proud of myself. I held strong.
I was gonna say, you held strong. You only sniffed.
Yeah.
You didn't. You only sniffed the glue. You
that
didn't
just
drink
comes
it.
down to a personal thing. It's just I found out about myself I had quit maybe 6 or 7 months before, and I think it was deer hunting. I'm like I'll get a tin for deer hunting. I remember I came home. I'm like, I didn't shoot a deer. I'm chewing again. So that's just how I am. To where it's just I'm very much all or none.
Yes, all in
And
addictive
that's
personality.
but like I'm at the point where like I can sit here and enjoy it.
Yes.
Without
Well, that's another reason why I like vaping as well, because it's like I'm not producing that tobacco, cigarette, stinky smell.
Yeah.
I actually really have to do something with my hands, otherwise I get super bored and
that's
it
why
gets super
I have a
evil.
sketchbook with me. That's what keeps me away.
Your bad habit is art.
Yeah.
Dare I say?
That's a very good way of putting it. It really is. So where I got lucky. I had some place to put it. And that's when I found tattooing, and I recommend anyone out there that feels a similar way. Like
And
tattooing
yes,
is a great
folks,
career,
yes,
but
folks,
it's a lot of
yes,
work.
folks. These guys are definitely back on the show. They have an open invite. We will get into a little bit more of a full background check on them, quote unquote, interview-wise, like where they started, where the name came from, stuff like that. How Adam met Jake and Joe and
a grinder
and Grinder.
Back then it was called a gay bar.
Back then it was called a rest area.
Yeah,
on the black web.
Well, found each other on the CB at the truck stop.
There's a big old pile of monkey nuts over here.
Monkey nuts, what? 10-4 again, buddy. Throwing cigarettes out of the back of a car. Yeah, throwing cigarettes out of the back of a car. Yep, and we're Ken as well. You will not find him rolling cigarettes out of the back of the car. You will find him at peregrinusvapors.com. Big time, big time, big time. I know we have a couple things going on. J-Mac has had a few of your beta testings.
Yes.
You sent him a couple flavor samples. He says thank you immensely to this day. And we also have a few other things that we would like to say thank you for. Thank you for being a veteran, sir.
Sure.
Thank you for being a part of this network and not arresting us on a federal warrant.
Why would I do that?
Because you look like a fucking RICO agent.
Freeze my cop. Yeah. Also, I do give the discounts to all vet-owned shops too.
There you go. There you go. As well as, did you get your CBD certification yet?
No.
First, okay. No worries. No worries. There was a time where Ken was trying to get his own CBD e-juice, or do his own CBD e-juice.
Yeah,
red tape is a bitch.
With the PTMA, I'm not doing that shit.
Exactly. There it is. There it is. Dalton, we can find you at...
Oh, yeah, you can find me at Turtle Donut Comedy. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, pretty much anywhere. You can also see me January 25th at Pig Mines in McChesney Park. January 27th, I'm hosting the Detour Open Mic in Loves Park, Illinois.
Loves Park.
I'm
not nervous about that at all. Loves Park.
February 1st, I'm doing a show at Sharky's, Mount Morris, Illinois. And also, as always, you can see me every first Monday of the month. The next one is actually tomorrow, January 6th, at The Looking Glass. Sign-ups at 7:30, shows at 8.
There's
Alice!
Oh, Jesus. Alice in The Looking Glass. I see what you did there, sir. No, you're got co-host for that tomorrow, right?
I'm not co-hosting, but
No, you got special guest hosts.
We have special guest hosts, Adam Riley and Jake Bussey. Also, lastly, you can also find me on Facebook and Twitter at Betty White Wellness Watch. Betty White Wellness Watch. Welcome to the show within the show where we take a break from all the goofs and laughs and check in on the well-being of America's golden girl. She's fine, and she's actually looking to celebrate her 98th birthday in style this month. All right, I will hand it off to Gary.
God, I hope I'm there when you check and she's dead.
Yeah, no, for real.
I hope it happens live on the show.
Oh my God,
oh,
she's
shit,
fucking
she
dead.
died last night at 9 p.m.
Oh, fuck. No,
Betty Night Wellness Watch. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, what is that thing? Isn't that what they say every time that there's like a shooting?
All of this.
Don't they say
That Betty White's going to be there?
No, they say Betty White.
No.
Betty White.
Betty White. Unless it was the DC sniper. Last flavor, Dalton. Clutch Vapors, TKO. Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh,
this is
this
the
one's
one
gonna take it.
we
This'll
will
take
throw
it.
down like a motherfucker
It's
on
gonna make
this.
the roof of your mouth hurt.
That's Captain Crunch.
That's Captain Crunch, yeah.
I'm prettier than both of you, so I
That's
should
left
get
to
it.
be.
Yeah,
you haven't.
no.
You missed Halloween.
I've seen your Tinder history, honey.
Hey, Ken, and fuck you.
That's going to be a serious hate fuck tonight.
No, here we go. We've duked it out. I have more Facebook friends than her.
Snap.
Oh my Shots God. From the Belloc, and he's got more followers. I don't know. I didn't pay for him.
I mean, I've already taken the cherry bomb, though, so I
found something that can choke me for myself. Thank you.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Autoerotic.
Yeah, David Carradine over here, boys.
You found rope?
Sure, we got some.
Get your fucking rope.
Okay, you are definitely welcome back. If you're going to make a fucking Boondock Saints reference, you have a spot in my heart.
Dude, I have a fucking Boondock Saints tattoo.
I know this. That's why you are on the show.
Oh, okay. All right.
Charlie Bronson always had rope.
Try and get it.
Oh, what are you going to need that for, Rambo?
Yeah, exactly.
That poor fucking cat.
Try and get it.
Yeah. I can't go to the store without running into 9 guys, you fucked.
Try and get it.
I mean, I feel like if porn starts this way. Try and get it. Try and come get it between my boob meat.
This is how I lost my virginity.
Yeah. The lunch lady was never the same.
Yes, where's the quarter?
It's never stopped me before.
Where's the quarter? So, guys, if you like what you're hearing, you hear what you like, share the shit out of this shit. Donate to our Patreon for only $1 a month. You, too, can listen to our back bullshit. Because there's some gold on there. Yes, there's a lot of good shit in the backlogs. Fuck you with the double-clicking the mouse.
So what was your favorites?
So far? Oh, God. Without the TKO, the first Cactus, the Cactus Tango is my number one. Okay. Dalton?
Okay, yeah. Also, not counting the TKO.
You bring Cinnamon Toast Crunch up in this bitch, Fat Boy's gonna eat.
Hunger get what hunger wants. Okay, mine was Maniac by Time Bomb, the vanilla cupcake.
Yes,
okay.
yes. Mandy, your fave? Outside of the grape, I mean TKO.
It's
Brittany, bitch.
Cactus slime one, I think.
The lemon one?
The lemon? Is it
Cactus
lemon?
Cactus lemon.
That one.
Okay.
All right. You know, I think the shredded wheat side of me,
frosted or not,
the shredded wheat side of me enjoyed some of the flavors, but honestly, the frosted side of me, I think the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I didn't partake in any of them, but it smelled fucking great.
There you go.
It's one thing about vapor; it smells better than cigarettes.
Sure does.
It really does.
Oh. Except when you go to a bar and you get the fucking late night munchies from drinking, and then all of a sudden somebody's got blueberries, and then it's fucking Gary with his fucking scented cloud of blueberry lies.
Yeah. No, you raise a very valid point because even being around someone with cigarettes now, one or two,
just start shouting.
One. We're just gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna scream at full volume until you come back.
I gotta make 10K.
Yeah.
All right, he's gone. We've been held hostage in the fucking basement.
Send help. Send help. Duck flies at midnight. Please. The cuffs are chafing. No, honestly, like
he has me on something called a pressure switch.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
No, honestly, like cigarette smoke is just vile smelling to me. You know, like and the smokers, you think you're slick. You know, you come in
even
and
same here though.
You chew gum and you walk back in like nothing's up. And everyone else that doesn't smoke.
Or you try to throw some cologne over it.
I was gonna say.
You just smell like a.
That is something that is true. To where it's just to all smokers out there everywhere, we are kind of wondering why the fuck you aren't vaping at this point. To where we're just kind of like, come on, dude, you're like farting in an elevator next to me.
And
and
honestly, like going back to cigarettes,
smell like Newport and fucking. Curve, go away.
Okay, so I'll stick my 2 cents in here because I go back and forth a little bit with.
We know you're bi.
Yeah. Here we go.
In more
we
than one
get
sense
it.
of the word. But I do go back and forth, particularly when I'm drinking, and I think that's just because like I need to maybe go up in nicotine when I'm drinking.
Can you honestly tell the difference, like if it, between water vapor?
I'm sorry, I thought she was talking about her first date with Dalton because he's so tall she had to go up on him.
Anywho.
Anyhow.
I didn't sleep with him until we were dating, by the way.
It's not sleeping.
Well, if you start dating after 12 minutes into the...
You started dating after garlic bread and how's your day?
False. We didn't do garlic bread till after we were dating.
What
we
is
talked
garlic
about
bread?
Is that
What is
code
up
for
with the
something?
yes and?
Yeah, what's with
the yes and?
Hold on, I've been married. What's garlic bread?
Yeah.
No. Me and Dalton met on a dating website called Tinder.
Yoga.
Yoga. We met at yoga class.
Go on.
I got my butt cheeks to clapping dog.
I honestly
downward
went to
dog,
yoga
and he
class
was in.
today. So, I honestly did.
Actually, I was clapping my cheeks during downward dog.
No, his opening line to me was, "Do you want to go get garlic bread and talk about our day sometime?"
Man,
and
that is a
like,
panty dropper.
Ooh.
I'm wet. I am legitimately. You could drown a toddler in my panties.
I was going to say, my ass pussy just widened.
She should have covered her drink because that line came in hot.
So I was like,
That's a
yeah,
Bill
we might not
Cosby
have
line.
the best breath afterwards, but that sounds like a good time.
I'm going to be honest with you, Dalton. I like that. I'm so turned on right now, I'm getting dehydrated. Like that's how wet I am.
was going to say,
I'll be your tall drink of water.
If I may,
I'm gonna get divorced. My wife's never said anything that romantic.
I was gonna say he's gonna use that on the skinny mini that he's with right now. She was a delight to me.
Yeah, she hears so much bullshit.
I'm like, yeah.
She's used to it.
Like I gotta give her credit. She's hung in there through me, and that's.
But I have to.
Well, I'm gonna say we're gonna later on in the future we're gonna get Jake's wife, your girlfriend, my wife.
God,
just have a BHN wives
If you
club.
get Lindsay down here, I will not be, because that'll be fun enough for me to listen to it.
I was gonna say, do not let the missuses meet.
Well, if you get Jake's wife and Jake's boyfriend in here,
oh my god!
Wait, what?
Yeah,
of course.
Adam.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because tattooed. Yes.
I'm his man friend.
His he mate.
Well, it is funny saying like, "Oh, my partner."
Your business husband.
My business husband.
We have what 14 years.
Yeah,
we've been open for 14 years, and it's been
Yeah.
about 14 people that think we're gay.
Yeah, seriously.
Because they come in and they're like, "Who decorated?" It's like, "Oh, we did."
Yeah.
Like,
No, Jake and I, we've been working together.
That's nice. It's comfortable.
No, we
You
met
could
at a
call it a
different
meeting
tattoo
of the
shop,
minds.
but then we started Alkali together,
Yeah.
and I think we're in our 14th year.
Hell yeah! And
And,
then, like I said, later on we will get to the beginnings.
Oh,
of,
sorry,
of the
I'm
humble-
foreshadowing for the next.
Yes, foreshadow
next
for the next episode.
Super gay.
Yeah. Oh, super.
Randy, just to let you know, if you want to kick
We're
it
just
up,
gonna call it no bromo.
Yeah.
if you want to kick it up while you're out drinking, try Salt Nick.
Yes.
Salt.
Really?
Yeah, the stuff that I
Yeah.
usually do when I'm drinking and at work.
Oh, they said
'cause
salt
the thing
lick.
is,
Salt
I
lick.
thought you said
Beer?
salt-
Are we
I
hunting?
thought you said
Like, all
salt
right.
dick.
I'll just like if we're out drinking and
I'm not
she's
even
getting
kidding. I
antsy.
was
I'm
like,
like, is that thing at Menards?
no, I thought we were roasting her again. You're like, we should try some salt dick.
no.
If she and I are out
Don't tell me
drinking and
how
I feel like she's getting a little antsy, I'll hold a fucking brick of salt up under her
Like a little
jaw
handful
and be
of
like,
corn.
"All right, girl, take it easy now."
He vapes.
Easy now. Easy now.
She'll timidly
Dalton,
take it. Like,
Next time, just chop a line up on your cock and then make her snort it.
Oh my god. No.
She's going to need more than a bump.
Let's be real.
I'll have an
That was a
enema
joke of the
syringe.
night. That was a joke of the night. Whatever. Yeah.
I was gonna say
That was the best joke.
So if she needs more than a bump, make the trampoline and put a mountain in the.
That's
trampoline.
actually my signature move.
You do the trampoline?
No, I do a mouse on a trampoline.
Oh, okay.
You know what a baby mouse looks like? The
Maybe
little pink
speed
wrinkle
bumps.
thing? No, the little pink wrinkle thing.
Yes.
A little baby mouse.
Yes.
Well,
You
you
just
pull your
pull your
scrotum
scrotum.
taut and you just like bounce your little flaccid penis on that.
We call
That
it
is
the
a
trampoline.
crowd pleaser.
Yes, it
no,
is.
a mouse on a trampoline.
Mouse on a trampoline.
That's my encore move.
So like,
I have a whole ton of them.
call it
Okay.
kid in the back of the bus.
Yeah.
I always get people with the goat.
I got a
Fuck it.
weird
The
lady
goat?
boner
I know.
right now.
So what,
the Abe
what,
Lincoln. I
what
can do the
people
Abe
call
Lincoln.
what people call the goat, we always call the fruit bowl.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because
Until
you
that
spin it
movie-
around, it just like
You know,
Yep.
I've
Press
always
fruit
had
bowl.
I've always had a lot of success with the penis.
in his mouth.
Next on Bad Habits Network, no bromo.
Bromo, you don't.
Gotcha. This is what we like to call the audio circle game.
Yes, it is.
But anyway.
Yeah, if you appreciate this banter, come down to the Looking Glass
tomorrow night.
Attention.
Tomorrow night, you want to hear some bullshit.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, if you want to hear Adam and I laughing at each other's inside jokes, leaving the rest of the crowd out.
They're so inside, they're warm.
And you never know whether Adam is going to keep his clothes on or not. So there's that.
I'm not promising there won't be a Speedo event.
I was going to say, last show, I missed it by minutes from what I'm told, but I sent
Really?
it on Snapchat. You
got a video.
You fucking zip-tied your penis or Speedo?
Zip-tied.
I don't think I've ever heard of that, even on the internet.
Like I could
Really?
fit a zip tie.
Zip-tied a penis?
I will introduce you to Michael.
Sounds terrible.
No, I needed.
I got it wrong on purpose just to get the premise, guys.
Okay, here, you can hear.
Yep, there it is. He party boyed.
I was very
Here's
shocked.
Dalton.
Yeah, I was hosting that night.
I had a very hard time maintaining
Yes.
Yeah, Dalton says, "Oh, pants are coming off."
Yeah, I think I had such a good butt slap. My fucking finger was dirty,
dude. And then I'm actually embarrassed at how much my ass jiggled when he slapped my butt.
I was so heated.
I do squats. What the fuck?
Sweet. I was so
I thought
heated
someone was
when I
gonna
showed
go.
up.
I thought someone was gonna go. Whoopsie.
Toasty.
I was so heated when I showed up because it's like, Gary, you just fucking missed it. I'm like, what? Adam just put his pants back on. I'm like,
It was literally, you just missed
after,
it because
yes.
Adam was the last comic of the first half, and I was the host for that.
Yes.
So I was
And
outside
you were outside
smoking.
vaping, and I showed up.
I'm glad he was finally himself. I mean,
Yeah,
button down Oxford cloth psycho.
The exact opposite of picturing
All right,
everybody
guys.
else in their underwear.
Ken Andrews, thank you for letting us do this
problem.
shit. And
I enjoyed it.
Nah, we don't let shows end. We keep them going.
Sorry, Ken.
thank you for
Sorry,
letting,
Ken, for us.
once again,
Hey,
thank you
no
for
problem,
letting
guys.
us pirate your fucking show.
No problem.
Yeah. Give me 4 PBRs. The show goes on. Man.
Yeah, seriously. If I have one
Agreed.
more show, it's going to come out hanging brain. To be honest with you.
I'm sure
Not
you're-
the first
I'm sure
time
your
we've
audience-
seen Hanging Brain.
Yeah,
on
they're still
Come Down the
podcasting
Stairs.
in the street. In the
I'm sure your
morning.
audience is loving it.
Oh, and yours as well, because this is on your group page as
Yes.
well. So, guys, if you like what you're hearing, click the like, share the shit out of this shit. Honestly, Ken, do you have any more fucks to give?
Not really.
I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt.